Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the broadcast. They are about ready to start the anthem. We will be back shortly after the anthem to get things going. Sorry for the tardy start, but welcome to the broadcast. All right, welcome to Wildcat Football version 2025. A lot of noise is about ready to happen as they join the field. Sorry for the lateness of getting on. T2 Travis Forsler up here with Jay Forsler of 4Ts. Tuck didn't make it tonight, but we got James and Chris and Josh back behind us running this bad boy. A lot of crazy things going on. The score clock has been struck by lightning, so they're using the old scoreboard. A lot of noise coming to get things going. Again, welcome to the broadcast. A lot of things we kind of missed to the start of tonight that we'll get things lined out to catch up on some of the things we missed. But first and foremost, I'd like to see that our title sponsor this year is... There's no volume. I can't hit the...
Don't hit the table.
Don't hit the table. All right. I made an awful lot of noise. We'll see if I can get him to bring the Reed Ford over into the screen. Get ready to get things going here. Reed Ford is our signature sponsoring. Nothing brings Harrisonville together like Friday Night Lights and our Harrisonville Wildcats. And just like our hometown team, Reed Ford of Harrisonville is proud to be your hometown Ford dealer. Whether you're looking for a tough Ford 150 to haul a family SUV to those away games or a perfect ride for cruising through town, they've got the hometown deal that can't be beat. So this season, cheer on the Wildcats and drive with confidence from Reed Ford of Harrisonville, your hometown dealer. We'll get with all of our sponsors tonight. Want to thank all of them. Kind of get through my list in a little bit, but we'll have some commercials throughout the night. And one of those, they're going through the honorary captains right now. CPSK CPSK 23 Construction, Young's Tire and Wheel, JCM Plumbing, Sonic, Sherwood Bank, Culver's, Troby's, Show Me Auto Mall, Tunnel Vision Car Wash, Red Bone Ranch, Farmers from Brad Sainer, Golden Classic, Signature Will and Trust, and Judy Q's, along with High Rise Country Cookies. Last year was known as Lindley's Country Cookies. They are 7-ounce cookies, and they are some big old tall good things. I eat way too many of them. But back to Wildcat football. The Spartans from Richmond come into town. The home opener for the Wildcats. Travis, you got anything over there for us?
Oh, I'm still getting just kind of warmed up here looking at both teams taking the field. As far as numbers go, which we know doesn't always make the overall decision of, how a football team kind of shapes up, but we definitely know that it gives some strength in numbers as far as having a little bit of depth and having players that only play one way. I know that a couple weeks ago I talked with Coach Nolan, defensive coordinator for Harrisonville. We got a couple guys playing both ways, but we have a bunch of guys that are shaping up to be able to jump in there and get some really get some time here as the season goes on. Week 1, you might be running quite a bit of that just to kind of get your athletes on the field. But here's they walk to the middle. I'm anxious to see how this football season shapes out to start off.
All right, it is time for the flip. We will get the captains here a little bit. It's one of those things, it's interesting. The honorary captains, 54, 41, 50, and 62, are generally teachers that the player has asked. So one of them is Garrett Paris and Tyatt Wyatt Smith. Aiden Pickering and
Damon Roderick.
I was stumped by the first name. That spelling was getting after me just a little bit. Turn this down in our heads just a little bit.
It might be Damien.
It could be. These old 68-year-old eyes have to run these glasses up and down as things are going on here. Beautiful evening here at Memorial Stadium in Harrisonville on the campus of the middle school. Welcome to the broadcast, and looking forward to getting a good year of football going on. Welcome, everyone.
Your Harrisonville Wildcats.
See what we get going here. We have about a minute and 13 till game time. As before mentioned, the big Jumbotron isn't working, so we're using the old scoreboard that's down in the southeast corner that when I moved here was on the north end of the football field. So being here since 1988, we've seen a lot go on with this stadium. A lot of football has gone on here through the years, the state championships, and in football 03, 5, 6, and 7, if I remember correctly, and then in 15. And Travis, what you got on the coin flip?
Richmond has won, they have deferred, and Wildcats will receive. Start the game.
And the Wildcats will be going from left to right, and as Chad and Gary used to banter, that is the Wildcats will be going from north to south as we get ready to get this thing going. So the Wildcats, Coach Hanna, the special teams coordinator, is looking to get things ready to go right here. The kickoff return by the Wildcats. The Sonic kick return contest starts out with $50. If the Wildcats get a kick return, either punt or kickoff for a touchdown, a contestant will win a $50 gift card to Sonic. If there is no kick return for a touchdown, it'll go up $10 before next week, and that participant or that contestant will get a $5 reloadable card. So we'll be looking, Trav, who's back deep for the Wildcats?
Got Beechner and Deegan Beechner and Braden Cannably.
Kicking off for the Spartans.
Looks like Seth James.
Number 8, Seth James will do the kicking off. He's a tight end and an outside linebacker doing the kicking duties. And we are off with the season. That ball's going to be taken at about the 19-yard line and up
blocks.
And going to get a decent run up the sideline.
Looks like you got a flag up here at the 45 and 40.
41-yard return. We'll see what the flags are going to be.
Everything kind of over there by the sideline.
That's number 20, Deegan
Not real
Beechner
sure
on the
if you
return
got
for the
something
Wildcats.
late out of bounds or if it's possibly
James of the Spartans.
something from behind that should have been left alone.
Beechner with the return. That horn may be hard for me to handle. So we'll see what they're getting ready to do here. Got a couple of flags over on the Spartan 42-yard line.
I don't know if it was a face mask or something laid out of bounds, but it is against Richmond, and they're marking off
The Wildcats
15.
take over 1st and 10 on the Richmond.
So down to the 27-yard line on the far side, the Wildcats are going to
Not mad at that.
not mad at that at all.
Starting at the 27. Make sure you take care of the ball here early on.
Got twins to the left, a pro to the right. Under center is the quarterback with a tailback. Now motion from the slot side coming to the pro side. Going to get a pitch and out to number 21.
Number 2, Levi Hall to number 21.
Eli Torres.
Eli Torres from Hall to Torres in a gain of about 9. So it's going to be 2nd and 1 now on the near side hash. On the 18-yard line, 2nd and 1 for the Wildcats. So they're in business. Hey, that's in the Red Barn Ranch red zone right there, just by a couple of yards, the Red Barn Ranch.
One play to get into the red zone. Got Pistol here.
Going to have trips to the left. Now motion back over into a pro right. Going to get away with a little motion there. Nice job defensively by number
That 23.
Jaden Pearson. Got a hand in on that to knock it down. So it's going to be 3rd down and 1. So the Wildcats were taking one down on the post route, trying to put it in the end zone.
Yeah.
So they're going to have twins to the left, pro to the right. In the shotgun now is Hall. Now motion to make it trips. Going to be close and looks like a 1st down. So that's going to be a 1st down, 2 yards to Brody. Who do you say, McNeil?
Yeah, McNeil.
And that's going to be a Troby's 1st down when you think Appliance and think Troby's first.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats on the 17-yard line on the far side.
Yeah, you like seeing that little motion that you take. It almost looks like a speed option, and you throw that pass going forward. So if he drops it, it's incomplete instead of a fumble.
So motion to the right, going to get a little speed option. The pitch relationship not there. Hall is going to gain about 2.
Brought down by Bryce Dome. You see, well, it actually says a DB, but it looks like he is playing safety, running an alley on that last.
So the Wildcats are going to go up tempo here. They've got quads to the left, a split to the right with Hall in the pistol.
We get an official timeout for equipment.
So Hall is going to have to come out. So one of our quads will now come in. That is number 15.
Yeah, it was going to be striker Gilmore, and you had Braden Canterbury go ahead and take
So
his
we've
spot
got
out
quads
there.
out there going to throw a little bubble pass look, and that's going to be complete and a 1-yard gain
Eli Torres.
to Torres. And on the tackle,
Eli Torres. Tackle made by Spartan number 5, Malachi.
Malachi Tharp.
Short gain on the play. It's 3rd and 9 for the Wildcats.
Gain 1. So 3rd and 9 now
Correction, 3rd and
on the far side. Ball planted right on the 15-yard line. Wildcats are going to go with 2 backs now. Under center is Hall. Pro right formation. Going to run the outside veer look, and I believe he handed it off. Going to be a gain of about 3. It's going to bring
Torres
up
again.
Eli Torres on the carry for the Wildcats.
Torres on the carry.
Number 18, Captain Burnett.
Burnett on the tackle. That's going to bring up 4th and 5.
4th and 5 for the Wildcats.
9 minutes remaining in the quarter.
See what you're going to get here. Going to be in the pistol look.
Pistol look. We're going to get the twins to the left, the pro right look. Going to probably have that slot come in motion. Nope, not going to go in post motion. Going to get the lead option
go.
to the side. That's going to be very close. Looked like he was going to get the first down, but that was a good job on the tackle by, was it 11?
It may have been. I'm not sure if that was outside linebacker or if it was a safety running an alley there.
But it looked like he was going to get the first, and he was just short. So the Wildcats are going to turn it over on downs to the Spartans, and the Spartans will take over from their own 8-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll head north. The Wildcats will try and keep them back to the south here. 8:43 remaining. Wildcats give it up on downs. There's a little zone read up the middle, and that's going to be a gain of almost 10.
That's number 2, Cyrus Jackson.
Yeah.
Cyrus Jacobs
Tackle made by number 28, David Nelson.
on the carry. Cyrus Jackson, and that's a first down for the Spartans. So 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Going to be a pass out to 0. Nice job.
Yep.
Good pursuit.
It was Canterbury and you got Beechner cleaning it up, but a real nice job getting off of those blocks outside here because they were going all the way. There's no reads.
Nolan quick with the reception. So a loss of 3. 2nd down and 13. Quarterback is number
15.
15.
Yep, Jacob Lieberknecht.
And that's going to be complete to number 1.
Nolan Quick.
So Bryce Doan
Oh, Bryce.
on the reception.
Yeah, Beechner and Melsner again.
So a gain of 8. Going to bring up a 3rd and 4.
You know what time it is? It's 3rd down.
It's actually a gain of 9. So we've got twins to the right. A little flex tight end to the left. Back to pass. A little screen pass.
Yep.
Screen pass to number 2, Cyrus Jackson. Lieberknecht, the quarterback. Lieberknecht. I didn't get a chance to visit with Coach,
Purcell
just
over there.
with Coach Purcell. Coach Purcell and Travis up here with me, and Coach Nolan for the Wildcats all played on the same team at William Jewell back in a few days ago.
Yeah, a couple.
So 1st and 10 out to the 34-yard line. Going to be a little zone read and a catch.
Reception, Nolan Quick, and brought down by Cooper Baker.
9 yards on the reception. Going to make it 2nd down and 1 as the Spartans are approaching midfield here within 7 yards. 2nd down and 1.
Little bunch
trips.
Get up in that.
Bunch trips.
Jam that off the line. Pick that.
And I'm not so sure, but what the quarterback didn't see the defensive back come into that and just launched that thing right over the receiver's head.
Yeah, and behind the line of scrimmage, they're not going to get anything for a pass interference call. So
right, even though it was a forward pass, so it was incomplete, was not a fumble.
Braden Cannably did a real good job of splitting that. I would typically. And
so the quarterback, they come straight to the line, they turn around, they're on the ball, and they get a quarterback sneak that's going to take it within 2 yards of the 50-yard line, but a 1st down by the Spartans. Jacob Lieberknecht, the quarterback. Going to have a slot to the left with a couple of twins out, tight into the right side. One back, going to give it to him on a little wide, little bit of.
Good job, Beechner.
That was a nice job by Beechner. A little bit of a outside contain got held there a little bit, but that's going to be a decent play. That is 15, 16, 18-yard carry. Beechner on the tackle, 18-yard run.
Carrier was your Cyrus Jackson.
Jackson. It's pretty. It's almost like a jet sweep. It's an outside zone as opposed to the inside zone.
Yeah.
And he ran a sweep around here, and they lost contain.
Another one of those.
Another bubble passes out to number 1.
Couple missed tackles.
Couple missed tackles out there, and that's going to be a 34-yard touchdown.
Bryce Doan.
From Lieberknecht
Bryce Dome
to Dome for the touchdown. So the Spartans draw first blood here. Well, they score first. You're probably not supposed to talk about drawing blood and that kind of thing.
Yeah, well.
5:29 remaining here in the first quarter.
Got to see a lot of different looks right there from Richmond. Probably seeing how we're going to line up to a lot of their personnel groups, especially that H-back that they have kind of running back and forth.
Seth James with the PAT is not good, so we'll take our first commercial of the night. We'll go ahead and drop down to the first one that's recorded, and we'll be back. Wildcats trail, Spartans 6-0.
Ready to upgrade your patio for those football watch parties? Call Ethan Young with 2-3 Construction Services to get started today. He can create a fun patio area complete with a fire pit in case it gets a bit chilly for one of those Wildcat or Chiefs fall nights. If a new driveway or floor for the shop is part of your upgrade, he will help you there as well. Call Ethan today at 816-533-2119 and 2-3 Construction Services to work for you.
And we are back. Wildcats will have their second opportunity to get a kickoff return. They had a nice return last time, and on a 4th and short, the Wildcats give it over deep in Spartans territory, and they methodically drive it down the field and cap it off with a 29-yard pass.
Kicking for the Richmond Spartans.
Still got Cannably and Beechner back.
So Cannably and Beechner will be back.
Cannably and number 20, Keegan Beechner.
That first one was, first kick was high and short, be able to catch it on the run. We'll see if we'll give them kind of the same opportunity. And they do.
Ball was taken at the 20-yard line. going to be
That's number
up
14,
to
Rick
the
Sibley on the return for the Wildcats. Tackle made by number 10, Miguel
Valencia on the tackle out to the 20-yard line on the return. Wildcats will have it 1st and 10 on the far side. Their own 29-yard line. Gosh, I almost said Blue Devils. Wildcats trailing 6-0 with 5:23 remaining in the first.
Shotgun here with looks like one back instead of look like they're going to be split.
So got the twins to the left, the pro to the right, and going to do a little zone read, and the ball was on the ground, and I think Hall was able to get on it. It's going to be a loss of about 4. So as Hall tried to pull on the ends on the zone read, tried to pull it out, the ball popped away from him.
Yeah, running back can't clamp on that. He's got to ride that all the way through and let his quarterback make a read.
So a loss of 3, 2nd down and 13 for the Wildcats in their own territory. Going to get a timeout. We'll see, this may be
another official timeout for equipment.
Okay, equipment timeout. Actually, equipment timeouts have to become swap players. It's not like in the NFL where we'll wait till he gets that done. So we've got twins to the left. We're going to get a motion. We've got a little H-back over here in tight. Quarterback Hall pulls it, and he's going to pick up
Number 2, Levi Hall.
8 or 9.
He's going to pick up about 8. We had lost 3, and he gets back to 3rd and 5. So an 8-yard gain. So 3rd down and a long 5 here.
They might be taking away a little bit of the read option as the first one resulted in a fumble, because that did not look like a read. Running back went ahead and carried out that as a fake, and they had pulled a guard around to lead for Hall there, which ended up nice.
So twins to the left, pro to the right, and the motion of the flanker. That's going to be a deep pass. Looked like a little bit of a face guard, a little bit there. Threw his arms up in front of him, but incomplete. But I'm also going to say I think he was past the line of scrimmage over there. But nonetheless, it's going to go down as an incomplete pass, and we're going to have a punt.
Well, and for both of those of what we may think are flags, the line judge right in front of that one, and I don't see the Harrisonville coaching staff raising much of a stink for the face guard down here.
The punt, a nice spiral back.
Ooh, caught at the
and
30.
Caught on the 30, number 0, Nolan Quick with that, and goes out of bounds. 77, Jackson Fleshman with the kick. Did I have the right one? Did you have that?
I didn't see who forced him out of bounds.
So 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. A nice little return there of 5, 10, 15, 18 yards by Quick.
Just over 3.5 minutes in the first quarter here.
Lieberknecht coming, going to be in the shotgun or
flag on the play.
The pistol. We'll see if that penalty is on the Wildcats. It's going to be a procedure call against the Spartans, so that's going to make it 1st down and 15 back to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They got to reset that. Why was it at 28 seconds? I mean, when they called that penalty, the clock was at 28, but nonetheless, it was a really good job by the defensive line on that clap, not jumping on that.
Pass caught by Quick. Going to be a gain of about 5.
Spartans tackle initiated by number
41.
That's
Yeah.
Tyson
Tyson Wyatt Smith right there had a really good job as far as the it was either outside linebacker or the corner that forced that back inside, and Tyson Wyatt Smith had a really good job cutting that off and not letting it go anywhere.
Actually, only a 3-yard gain, so a nice job by the defense there. It's going to be 2nd down and 12. Got Twins out to the right. Little H back over here behind the tight end. Now get motion and
nice.
away. That was a nice job letting up by number 45. Nice job not going ahead. Ethan Stone not going ahead and driving him down.
Dome had the catch out there, and Beechner and Melsner both drove out of bounds over there. It's going to be 3rd and 8.
So a gain of about 4 yards, 3rd and 8. Going to be Twins to the left. A pro to the right with a tight end and a little H-back right there behind
You're going to see
that
something quick
end.
here or a
That's
screen.
a twin. So headed to the sideline is Liebernecht.
quarterback keeper by number 15, Jacob.
And it's
14
going to
goes
be
ahead and forces
right
them out.
at the yard to gain mark.
Braden Cannably.
Cannably with the hit there.
I think that's going to be pretty close.
Gain on the play leaves us 4th down with less than a yard.
How do you like the NFL being a digital 4th down on all measurements
They're
this
gonna go
year?
on this
And they're
quick.
going short and quarterback sneak.
Again. Ooh, ball came out.
Ball got out and just too many white shirts around that. The far side linesman is coming in like maybe
Recovered by Richmond. The result of the play.
they're going to talk it over here to decide maybe if he was already down before the ball came out.
Doesn't look like it.
Nope, they're going to go 1st down. So the clock winds.
Ball forward, so the ball does come back to the spot.
So it will be 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line for the Spartans. Rolling to the right is Liebernecht, and he's looking deep. And that ball is dropped out of the hands. It was a little bit Malachi Tharp, and the ball was a little bit behind him, and when he came back to get it, he could not secure it.
No gain on the play.
So it will be an incomplete pass, and now 2nd down and 10 from the 36-yard line. Wildcats down 6-0 here with 2:04 remaining in the 1st quarter. Pro with a flex tight end out to the right, slot to the left, hand off out of the zone, and a couple of missed tackles.
Tyson Wyatt Smith there got him held up, and looks like 45 Ethan Stone
41, Tyson
went ahead and cleaned it up.
for the Wildcats.
So a 4-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 6 here on the near side, the left hash for the offense.
And that was Cyrus Jackson on the
You know what time it
run
is.
there.
It's 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. Going to have a little H back and a tight end over to the right. Flanker out to the right. And the quarterback is going to take a couple of steps and then actually make a cutback. So make it a little bit of a quarterback draw that's a misdirection play.
Yeah, Cooper Baker went ahead and brought it down there. Ended up being just more than that 6 yards.
Made by number 1, Cooper Baker.
Cooper Baker on the tackle. 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line here on the near side. Lieber connect with a little quarterback draw in misdirection. Nice job keeping the outside arm free, but we're not getting the tackle, but we strung it out long enough. Cyrus Jackson on the carry.
Yeah, Ethan Stone kind of came through and cleaned up after we had a couple guys held up, and Cyrus is down. See him kicking his legs. I don't know if that's in pain or if that is due to lack of hydration and maybe got some cramps going on.
So we'll take a little break here, get you a commercial. Blue Wildcats trailing the Spartans 6-0.
When you're searching for insurance, call an agent in town that can protect you. Call CPSK for auto, life, renter's boat, ATV, or any other weekend toy you want covered. CPSK Insurance is an auto owner's affiliate, so call and talk to Summer, Randy, Amanda, or Chandra. They can give you a quote and get you covered quickly and easily. Business coverage is available as well. Call them today at 816-380-3800 or visit them online at www.cpskinsurance.com and let your local agents go to work for you.
All right, Cyrus Jackson up over there. Everybody getting some water here to get hydrated. It seems like we've already gone past a timeout that's normally mandatory by the Missouri State High School Activity Association.
I mean, they usually do that all the way through September, much less August.
So 34 seconds remaining in the quarter. Second down and 15 from the 30-yard line on the far side. Lieberknecht has twins left and a slot over to the right. We've got a penalty that comes in from the umpire. We'll find out who that is going to be on.
It's going to be on that. That center is either making a move that he can't do.
I know that Coach is out to question this, saying, hey, just what is he doing? Oh, guys, I said that the Lindley's cookies were not going to be here. I lied. Here she comes with the cookies. She's changing the name. Instead of Lindley's Country Cookies, it's going to be High Rise Country Cookies. And I think the high rise comes from the fact that these things are about 2 inches tall. And that is awesome, girl. Thank you. If you want to throw them out here, she's going to take that wooden thing. Cookies have arrived. We'll give away 3 of those at the end of the third quarter, but that right there is the end of the first quarter. The Wildcats trailing the Spartans of Richmond 6-0. We'll reload the clock. We've reloaded with cookies. We're going to take a break. We'll be back.
It always seems to happen. We buy new tires and a week later we run over a nail. Not a problem when you have purchased your tires at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You get the free flat repair for the life of your tires. On a budget, Young's has the best selection of new and used tires to save a little extra money. When the time comes for new tires, stop at the shop 4T's Trust to keep them rolling down the highway. Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville.
All right, the switch of sides has been made. The Wildcats will be now going from south to north, right to left. Ball is on the 35-yard line for the Spartans. Second down and 20 after the penalty. It would be fun to know just what that penalty is. It's not a movement penalty per se, unless it's a movement that can't be made by the center. So a slot to the right, slot to the right, twins to the left. Now a little H-back over with the slot on the right. One back, Lieberknecht in the zone. And, oh gosh, if somebody had been yelling ball, number 1, Cooper Baker, with an opportunity to go get that ball. I think he was looking to hit somebody rather than to go get the ball, and that ball was thrown almost perfectly for him. So, incomplete pass. Third down and 20.
You know what time it is. It's third down.
Third and long. So the Wildcats need to hold here. Maybe 3 down territory. 4 down territory. Travis was his head on a swivel. What is he talking about? So we have slot to the left.
Play inside, don't let anything behind you here.
And keep an eye on their good receiver out here, number 1. Liebernecht gets.
Oh.
So we get a catch that is going to be of 15 yards, but we've got a hit on the quarterback. We've got, I think it was a good hit. I think we had a hold. We'll see what the penalty is. Beechner and Baker got a hold
on Richmond, yeah.
Hold on Richmond. So that is going to be a 10-yard penalty, already 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
He didn't mark that from
He
the
did
start
not.
of the foul.
He did not. He marked it from the line of scrimmage. But nonetheless, it's 3rd down and 30 now.
I'd look for him to go right back to that seam. And, yeah, I'd look for him to come right back to that, as that was pretty good catch. Pretty good throw, pretty good catch, even though we had 2 guys on it.
So 3rd and Belton.
Something like that.
Trips out to the left. We see a guy out on him. Little bit of a mishandle. That looks like a hold he got away with there, but
got the wheel and
gonna be a catch down to the 18, 19-yard line.
That was a pretty good pass off from an outside linebacker to a safety or a corner that is not there.
26-yard gain is the bad news. The good news is it's still 4th and 4 because of how long the down and distance was. So empty in the backfield with Twins out
right
to the left, trips to the right. Liebernecht, and the ball is snapped past him. So he does just a decent job. We're going to have to see how they sort this out.
Either way,
the Wildcats are going to have the ball. It's just a matter of where. Tyson Wyatt Smith. So the Wildcats are going to take over on the 40, on their own 43-yard line, right at the snout of the Wildcat.
That's a fortunate break right there. After those couple of big plays, they had the momentum going into Wildcat territory, and here it's turnover on downs, and we got the ball about midfield.
So an errant snap, and then a good job by the defense getting to the ball to keeping him from having an opportunity. There's the outside veer to the right and pitched, and that is.
It's like number 35, Asher Hall.
So that's the outside veer, and he was down the field, which is fine because it was a pass back.
Is that a Hall to Hall?
Is it Hall to Hall? Is that like wall to wall? And the Wildcats bending with quads out here to the left. Gonna fake Hall, and we'll get a little bit of a misdirection quarterback sneak of our own, quarterback draw of our own. And that's going to be Hall for the gain of about 6. So 2nd down and 4 for the Wildcats. So they're. Say again?
From the 32-yard line?
The 32-yard line on the far side. 2nd down and 4 for the Wildcats. Going to have Twins to the left. Under center is Hall. Pro to the right, 1 back, and the ball is handed up the middle. And that's going to be a 1st down. That's going to be a Troby's Appliance Center 1st down. When you think appliances, you think Troby's first. 1st and down, just 1st and 10, just inside the 27-yard line on the far side.
This is a quick give to Eli Torres. Now we're going to go to a 2-back look, and you're probably going to get some version of a
veer
as well here.
And you got a little H-back over on the right side.
Yep, for your misdirection.
didn't fall for that, so they faked the switch and had the little H-back coming across. And I would think a great play design, except the fact that we haven't seen the little H-back there out of ours. Therefore, it might have been a tendency that the Spartans were able to have sniffed out. So a loss of almost one. We'll call it 2nd down and 11. Ball on the far side. Back to about the 28-yard line now. So we got Twins out to the right, Pro to the left.
A little bit of that pistol formation, and looks like
it's going to be a delay of game.
That's a delay of game against the Wildcats.
Paul's got to be able to see that.
That's something that you always would like to not see happen. But on the other hand, first game of the year, all they've had is the Jamboree. Both teams did go to a Jamboree. I know some teams do not choose to go to a Jamboree. For instance, Fort Osage, they have a scrimmage, but not a Jamboree that they go to. Looks like we're either trying to get
we were trying to get the, they didn't pump the play
they
clock
didn't
or
get it up to
here
40.
Because there's no way we should have been back at 6 seconds here trying to get this play off.
So 8:14 remaining in the half here in the second quarter. The Spartans leading the Wildcats. Richmond into town, they lead 6-0. The Spartans are in the MRVC Eastern Division, where the Wildcats are in the MRVC West. Now a little motion over to the left, so we'll have a tight end and a Twins out here. Going to go back, and Hall is going to be tackled and sacked for a loss of about 5. So Valencia with the tackle and the sack of Hall. So 3rd down and 16 with the ball back to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, that right there, they had good pressure. Even though it was a good fake and a roll out this way, when he put his foot in the ground, he's got to be able to get upfield or make a throw and throw that bad boy away. He had a couple receivers who made that option available to him. He's just got to see it. But again, early on, that's tough to see.
Trips out to the right, motion coming across the left. That'll turn it into Twins right and a Pro left. Fake to the back, and Hall up through, and Hall is going to gain about 6 yards. So it's going to be 4th down. I'm sorry?
Nothing. I was going to say the same thing. It was going to be 4th and about 13, 14.
4th down and long on the far side. The Wildcats and their booster club last year purchased the new yardsticks, the yard markers that are digital, and figure that all out, and it's 4th and 16. Back to punt again and heading it over to the corner. Probably not down quite as far as he'd like to have, but Fleshman with the punt over to the corner, and it is inside the 20, so it's going to be 1st and 10.
Just under 7 minutes left in the second quarter, and Spartans still lead 6-0.
The Wildcats back on defense. The Spartans take over after that punt. So the punt gets you 3 yards more than it if you'd have punted it into the end zone. 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line.
A little inside draw here with number 2, Cyrus, brought down by Beechner.
That's number 2, Cyrus Jackson on the carry for the Spartans.
That's Melsner.
Number 28, David Melsner for the
Melsner with the tackle, a 27-yard gain.
That was a quick little inside by
41-yard line.
And I didn't see if that was a little quick trap or what they had, but it was a quick hitter that popped through for a nice gain.
Just like that. And if they brought a guy around to lead, then maybe, but it was a quick give like that. I don't see any read happening.
Handoff to number 2, Cyrus Jackson of the Spartans.
So a 4-yard gain on the play. Going to bring up second down and 6.
Alvarez on the tackle for the Wildcats.
Alvarez with the tackle.
Gain of 4 on the play. It's second and 6 for Richmond. So now 45 yards.
Right on the ear of the Wildcat on the 45-yard line.
They're staying out of the huddle, not going particularly fast, but once they get a play in, it can go pretty quick.
It's going to be a fake on the sweep, and then the quarterback up the middle. Gain of about 10. That's going to be a first down. The ball's going to be into the Wildcat territory about the 45-yard line in the middle of the field. Beechner on the tackle. First and 10.
So it's first and 10 for Richmond in Wildcat territory. First and 10 on the Wildcats 45-yard line with 5.5 minutes remaining.
5.5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Got a little H-back over here to the right. 2 backs right there with a stand-up tight end. And a little off-tackle play right there. And going to be another gain.
That's number 2, Cyrus Jackson on the carry.
Cyrus Jackson on the carry, taken out of bounds
By Baker.
by Cooper Baker, out of bounds, but not before a first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A couple of missed tackles inside out that
First and 10 for the Spartans.
probably should have been made.
30-yard line.
Again, early on. You got to get body on body. You got a lot of arm tackling going on, and that's easy to run out of, especially early on.
Get the head across
It's gonna
and
be a
get the
run.
chest on there.
Ball.
So the ball's on the ground,
Yeah.
and that's
Nice.
going to be picked up by the Wildcats.
Tyson Wyatt-Smith.
That fumble
Tyson Wyatt-Smith with,
by the Harrisonville Wildcats.
I'm not sure who broke it up, but I know who got on the ball. Nobody did. I thought there were a lot of those arm tackles sometimes in the backfield when the ball is being handed off. Will
Just a miss handoff.
so the miss handoff of that, but there, I think maybe the Wildcats with a little bit of penetration there
for sure.
that caused that, although the hit didn't cause it, but
It
the
definitely-
penetration may
It
have.
definitely made it to where they couldn't see where it bounced and ended up.
Trips to the left, pro to the right, pro flanker coming over. Wyatt
Let it go.
or throwing it deep. And the ball is
Great
going to be
catch.
caught. A great job because, again, the
Face
guy,
party.
the hand came up right at the time.
Yep, Striker Gilmore.
48-yard pass.
And they're going to go quick on it.
So the Wildcats with the first down.
Troby first down.
First down, Troby's Appliance Center. When you think appliances, think Troby's first. And a little bubble pass out here. A little move and a gain of about 2.
21. Yep, be Torres out there from the backfield.
Torres was at the quads out here, the 4, and so you never know who the person is going to be that's going to step back to take the bubble pass, and the other 3 are going to engage and try and get a move and seal everybody outside. So just a gain of 1, going to be second down and 9 for the Wildcats. The ball is firmly planted at the 20-yard line, second and 9.
Got to have your personnel coming out of that.
So we're going to have a little H-back over by the tight end on the right, slot to the left. Now the motion is heading over, and
Flag on the play.
just enough confusion that 3 or 4 people went, but the center didn't. So we're going to have
Well, and that all starts from not having your personnel in
And
from
changing
the beginning
things around.
and being told what to do and have multiple communication going on where you have
we've lost our concentration of one of the most important things. It's going to be second down and 14 now.
Yep, and that's tough when you just had your momentum going
Second
forward.
and 14 for the Wildcats. for the Richmond 25.
So we'll see if we can get that momentum back, get a couple of plays going here.
Well, we still
need
confused.
to get a first down.
Yeah, good timeout, Coach.
Going to take a timeout here to the Wildcats, and this timeout is a Golden Classics timeout. You need to take timeouts and go down and see them at Golden Classics. Let's take a break. I'll be back. So, Josh, nobody wants to deal with a clogged drain or a leaky pipe. That's why you need to call JCM Plumbing. JCM Plumbing has over 20 years of experience in the industry and offers a variety of services to make them your number one option for anything plumbing related. With a wide variety of services from clogged pipes to a new hot water heater and all the best state-of-the-art equipment, JCM Plumbing is your place for everything you need for plumbing in your home. So just call me, JCM, to take care of that leaky pipe at 816-726-8281.
As far as
say Travis. All right, 3:50 remaining. Wildcats needed here.
they can't hear me anyway.
So if we're not hearing Travis enough, we'll see if James will turn him up a little bit. He usually try and watch that. All right, so we're in the pistol. We've got two backs that are flanking. We are with a split. And
it's going to be oh my gosh, we don't have time.
We're running
screen, tight end screen with
tight end screen, and we end up with a sack on it, so that's a loss of about another 8. So third down and 24. So the ball is firmly planted on the 35, so a bunch to go. Third and Archie.
Under center, a little bit of motion, split back, veer back.
Going to be a little toss, sweep up through the hole. Going to get
Torres.
some of it back right there. Torres with the gain of about 11 yards. That's going to cut it down to be fourth down and 9 maybe.
Yep, at the 20.
The 20-yard line, 4th and 9. So just a little toss sweep with a lead blocker out there.
Yep. I don't know if the nose right there has broke the red zone.
Red zone, boy, it's close to the red zone, isn't it? The Red Barn Ranch red zone right here. We got trips out to the right, got a pro over to the left. Now we've got that slot back coming over a little.
Get up in there.
There's a nice, he read it and decided I'm going, and Levi hauls through with the first down. That's a Troby Appliance Center first down. That's going to be first and goal, actually. When you think appliances, you think Troby's first.
And now we got more than a nose inside the Red Barn Ranch.
Yep, the Red Barn Ranch red zone. We're really down in it now.
That's a great decision. Like you were saying, he made the decision, he went, and that's actually really tough to do being here on the short side.
The near side. They like to run that lead option to the near side. I never was a fan of that, but they do a great job running it. There's going to be the outside veer.
Let's go.
He gets his contained, and the pitch is made. Did you get the pitch back for me?
I believe it is. I think it's Asher Hall. It is.
Asher Hall and Levi. So that's Hall to Hall again.
Yeah.
Levi has got one hand tied down. He still gets the pitch and into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that's a really good job, wrapped up like that.
Those are those times that when the quarterback makes it, you praise him, and when he fumbles it, you get all over him.
Ethan Stone in here for the point after.
Stone for the PAT. The ball's down and up.
Chip shot. Looks good.
And good. The Wildcats, with that touchdown and that extra point, take a 7-6 lead with 2:51 remaining in the half. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
Everyone needs a little kickstart at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so head to Sonic of Harrisonville and kick away the afternoon fog. Grab an ice-cold drink full of caffeine and kickstart your afternoon and evening. The best part, 2 to 4 is happy hour, and drinks are half price. Grab an afternoon snack of cheesy bites or jalapeno poppers, or order on the app for happy hour anytime. Sonic Happy Hour, where you kick away the fog. Also, visit 4Ts.com and sign up for the Sonic Kick Return Contest.
And with 2:51 remaining in the half, the Wildcats have taken the lead on that nice little veer option and then pitch for the touchdown.
Looks like Elliott Stone is out to kick for the Wildcats, and you got number 5 and number 2 for the Spartans. It looks like Tharp and Jackson.
Yep. Back deep. Wildcats.
This will be the first kickoff we see for the Wildcats. See what we're going to get for kicks and coverage here.
And there's the kick, and we're getting a line drive. Is it going to stay in? Yes, it is. Going to pick it up at the 5. And he's going to be out to about a 12-yard play and hammered at about the 17-yard line.
Tharp on the return, and it looked like 52.
Tackle made by number 52.
Jackson Little.
Jackson Little.
Richmond takes over 1st and 10. From the
So
18-yard line.
1st and 10 from their 17.
Here we are deep into the second period. It's now both teams have kind of settled in. They're through their mapped plays, and now they're getting into kind of the rest of their game plan.
Trips out to the left. Couldn't tell if that was 6 or 8 out there on the catch.
Forced out of bounds by number 14, Braden Canterbury for the Wildcats.
Canterbury forced him out of bounds. A little bubble pass out there for a gain of 6. Going to be 2nd down and 4. Going to have trips out to the right, flex tight end to the left, one back beside Lieberknecht. Going to hand it off on an inside zone. Going to gain about, I think no gain on the play. So
yeah, maybe half a yard, and it looked like, Stone got him from behind.
Stone with the tackle, 3rd down and 4. So a big play right here. Nothing that you would like any more than to be able to cash in here and hold them here, get a good return, maybe for a Sonic touch return, kick return contest.
Yeah, and actually, so Stone made that play on the front side while Tyson Wyatt Smith was hunting down quickly from behind. Looks like they may try to run this down.
Going to take a timeout and talk it over. So Richmond takes a timeout. We're going to take a break. 1:48 remaining in the half. Wildcats lead 7-6. I'll be back.
New logo, new colors, new app, and a new online banking platform. There may be a lot of new at Sherwood Community Bank, but one thing remains the same: community. Serving the area with 4 convenient locations, Sherwood is still your community bank. Come see what it's like to be part of the community with a new account. The small town bank with big city convenience. Sherwood Community Bank, your community bank.
And welcome back to the contest. Home opener here for the Wildcats here at Memorial Stadium. Wildcats took the lead on a little pitch on the outside veer a while ago and kicked off, and the Spartans have the ball 3rd down and 4 on their own 22-yard line.
Right here.
Got trips to the right, twins to the left, empty backfield. So look for not. So that pass is going to be from Lieberknecht, and it's going to be caught by Quick, and then Quick loses the handle after he's making a tough couple steps.
Beechner forces that with the tackle right there. That's a great job.
Forces the tackle. The Wildcats, so instead of getting that punt and a little bit of a return, they get enough for the 1st down, but was not able to secure the ball. So $1:39 remaining in the half.
Well, their attempt right there was to make make a play basically in the last minute and a half to score some type of points right there, and then they get the ball at half. And that was foiled very quickly. I mean, it was a great route, and Beechner went ahead and pulled it out there with the tackle. It was a good play.
I don't think there was anybody lined up. Usually you don't run any type of hook and ladder. So we're going to get a little H-back over to the right, so it's going to be in the slot. Going to be the outside veer, and Hall's going to pull it out.
Hang on to it
and
there.
hang on there. He's going to get about 5 by Levi Hall.
We might see Harrisonville at the beginning was kind of running through their scripted plays in that first 10, and now they may go back to some of their bread and butter that they're used to and kind of get settled back into where they get the momentum moving.
Says those say second down. There it changed to 2nd and 5. It was teetering on 6. We're going to go double tight, flanker over to the right. He's going to come, a split out to the left, made a slot. And he's going to throw it deep to the end zone, and the ball is dropped. You know, when you turn around and you're backpedaling, trying to catch a ball is not nearly as easy to catch a ball as it is when you're coming across and you could adjust your speed, because there's no adjustment that you can make as well.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, the separation was made and Hall was able to make the throw there, but he could have pulled that down and walked into the end zone.
Yes, and I thought maybe that's what he was going to do, was fake the throw and go ahead and take it in. But 3rd down and 5 for the Wildcats. Coming in with the play is Tyson Wyatt Smith. Brings in the play. The Wildcats with about 27 remaining in the half. Play clock down to 9. Going to have a
motion here. They better get with it.
And a quick snap to Hall. Hall's back, going to step up, make a move. We'll see if he can get. That was a great job. Great job letting that block happen out there to decide where to go. Yep.
And then leaving hands off everywhere else.
Yep, it was a nice job out there. And Levi Hall with the 22
little
yard
scamper
for a touchdown with a $1.16. So here within 3 minutes, the Wildcats take it in. They take advantage and force a fumble, take advantage of it, take it down and put it in.
Yeah, and you don't feel near as bad about giving the ball back to them with 1:16, knowing you can play defense, as well as them getting the ball at half. Kick after is good by, I believe that's Stone.
Stone with the extra point. I'm getting to where this black with blue numbers and a little bit around them is tough to see, but nonetheless, the Wildcats with the 14-6 lead with $1.16 remaining in the half.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state, like butter burgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care, believing a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Who we got kicking here?
Same 55 is Elliott Stone, and then we got Cyrus Jackson, I believe, and Tharp.
Tharp, I believe you're right. 14-6, the Wildcats with the lead here. That is a high end-over-end kick, going to be taken at the 15 by Tharp, I believe, and just gets picked up by the kicker.
Elliott Stone.
Stone with the tackle, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 29-yard return on the play right there.
Gosh, had the kick and the tackle.
So 1st and 10 for the Spartans. 1st and 10 for the Spartans at their own 41-yard line. Need 2 of those. Trips over to the right. Flex tight end over to the left. Think we're going to have movement. We'll see. Ooh, offside by the defense.
Really? Was contact made? Because that shouldn't stop the play.
So $1:08 remaining in the half. Wildcats up 14-6. So first down and 5. Lieberknecht over getting his play. He'll be flanked.
Nolan's out hollering at somebody.
By Cyrus Jackson. So we got a little H-back to the right, got a split in to the left.
Going up there.
Next steps
that
up,
boy.
and he's going to be taken down.
I believe that's Stone over there.
Sack.
Yep, Ethan Stone.
So Ethan Stone with a sack, only 1 yard sack, but nonetheless, it was a sack. Going to bring up second down and 6.
Well,
we've got a timeout called. Go ahead.
Oh, just as he comes up on that rush, he has one strike, and then he's inside when he sees the quarterback trying to step up and makes the play. That's a good job.
Second down and 6. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Threw you a curve there, didn't I? We can keep it here unless you got one. All right, we're going to keep it here.
Got about a minute left, which is why the Spartans went ahead and took a timeout here as they are trying to get something back on the board and try to make 2 possessions as they come back out to get the kickoff after the half.
So second down and 6, the ball at the backside of the Wildcat logo at the 45-yard line.
Spartans have the ball second and 5 from their own 45-yard line.
They are
Lieberknecht going to bring it out. They're going to have
bunch trips over here.
Going to have trips over to the right, split to the left, one back. See what that's going to be.
I don't know if they didn't have guys on the line or.
Well, it looked like one back on this side, like the tight end was not on the line, but I thought I saw the field judge over here with his hands on his hips. Okay, so it is going to be a false start.
Against Richmond. We'll back it up 5 yards. Second down and 10. Try it again.
So that is going to be second down and 11.
We'll see if they get a different play or if they go with that same deal, which is kind of silly if somebody would have seen whether this is going to be a pass.
You know, normally somebody catches the fact.
There's a second came off the clock.
There's going to be a second went off the clock, which can happen on that, but there is another sack.
Number 33, Keller
Johnson on that one. Yep, Keller Johnson came through and got that one. And somebody was whiplashed in the back of this guy's leg right here. I can't tell if that's number 57.
57 down.
Like Carson
Seek is down. Have somebody whipped into his legs while we're saying, hey, we're going to take a quick break here since we didn't get the one a while ago. Hey, Trobies, let's do a commercial. Let's go. What is one of your most precious commodities? Time. With sports, family, work, and school, time is precious. So why drive hours and waste time to save $20? Shop local and buy your home appliances at Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center right here in Harrisonville. They deliver, service, issues that arise, all while you're putting money right back into the community. Stop wasting time and think Troby's first when you think of home appliances on Plaza Drive right behind Hawthorne Bank. And 48 seconds remaining in the half. Players still down on the field. Want to once again thank all of our sponsors. Part of what I missed out on by a little bit of difficulty was our pregame show by Sherwood Bank. Show Me Auto Mall's keys to the game. Culver's in the starting lineup. I may have to visit with Chad about the Culver's starting lineup. Coaches are so... They want it to just be about the team. So I asked for the starters, the defense, and the coach said, just say the starters, Spartan defense. So we may need to come up with something different than that, because so many coaches do not want it. At the beginning of the game, they want to just be getting ready to play football. And they also don't like to give the starters 4 days ahead of it as well. Not a good sign, as long as he's been down there. Several from both training staffs there. He's kind of up, but he is going to be aided come off.
Yeah, got him to his feet, but he's wincing pretty hard. But it did look like they gave the majority of the, your knee stability tests that would be boding all right for it not being one of those, unless they've kind of come to a decision on what they're going to go check out and test.
He's not putting any weight on it, and that is a senior for the Spartans, Carson Seek. So we hope the best for him, that maybe that just works its way out and nothing too bad there. So 3rd and 14. Trips out to the right, split into the left. Lieberknecht back to throw.
Ball's up.
The ball is up and
incomplete
on the far side.
Number 1, Dome.
Bryce Dome, it falls incomplete over there. So 4th down, 38 seconds. Cooper Baker on the coverage over there.
Him and Braden
Cannably and Baker over there making sure that there's no catch made. 4th down and 14.
Looks like you're going to have a punt team out, and it looks like Quick.
Back to punt number 0, Nolan Quick for the Spartans.
Nolan Quick back to punt.
Personal protector is your quarterback. That's always a little bit dangerous. Keep an eye on that, especially here at the midfield for all your fake type stuff.
Way to pick that up. That's a defensive player there playing some middle linebacker saying, hey, keep an eye on the quarterback here. I say this is not a place where you're going to do that, but maybe that's all the more reason to do it.
Near the middle of the field, with 38 seconds left,
gonna
probably
have to take a timeout. So a timeout is taken. We will take one as well. The Wildcats leading 14-6 over the Richmond Spartans. We'll be back.
You have choices when buying a vehicle. Show Me Auto Mall is your right choice. Getting you financed with even less than perfect credit, because everyone needs a reliable vehicle at an affordable price. Need service? Take a loaner while you wait. With a broad selection, you will find a vehicle that is right for you. Show Me Auto Mall is here to make buying a vehicle hassle-free. Go see the crew at Show Me today on 291 across from Walmart.
All right. We are back. 38 seconds remaining in the half. Wildcats going to get the ball back with a few seconds remaining, hopefully here.
You may get your Sonic return here.
Yes. And, I haven't given that name tonight. Just barely gets it away. That's going to be get away.
Poison.
The ball is going to roll dead on the Wildcat 39-yard line. They'll have about 24 ticks to try and decide what they're going to do here. So the Wildcats, this is terrible. I know the first name is Carla. I have forgotten the last name, but Carla, it is you. We need to get people going to 4Ts and going to the bottom of the page and getting in there for Lindley's, that is now high-rise country cookies. I don't know if she calls those high-rise because they're about 2.5 inches tall or what, but anyway, we are back to the game. Wildcats have twins out here to the left, pro to the right. Flanker on the right comes in motion to make it trips out here. We're going to sprint to this side. Hall's going to cut it loose deep, and a catch is going to be made
out of bounds. Why is the clock running?
The 27.
Yeah, we either need to call a timeout or he's out of bounds.
And Coach Maxwell is over halfway out to the hash mark there on the catch while we're trying to get a timeout up there. I missed who made the catch there.
Yep, me too. I think it was number 15. Striker Gilmore.
So Striker Gilmore, which, by the way you put that up there, that's 51. That's all right. Our spotter up here was giving us 15, but it looked like 51 to us up here. But that's all good. A lot of time ran off the clock that should not. So we'll see if they're going to put any time back on regardless. It's interesting.
There we go.
Yep, he's trying to put some more back up there. So it's going to be 1st and 10.
Say 14.
Not quite in the red zone of the Red Barn Ranch, but that is a Troby's first down. Troby's first down. When you think appliances, think Troby's first. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats from the 23-yard line of the Spartans.
And that is, I think we only have one timeout left because we used one early on, I'm pretty sure.
I wonder if the state has gone away from that mandatory timeout and leaving it up to the coaches, because we have not
seen that at all tonight.
1st and 10, Wildcats coming out. We're going to have twins to the left. We're going to have a pro to the right. The motion back coming across. To me, that is
get going.
Good job hanging on right
Torres
there and getting going. The flanker coming in motion before the slot back is set the timeout with 6 seconds remaining. Wildcats take a timeout. They're going to have the ball with probably just one opportunity, and the ball's going to be on the near side.
Shoot, with
2nd down and 4 on the 12.
With Stone's little chip shot, give him a chance.
Call that the 17, not the 12.
Yeah, good call.
So we've got a timeout. Are you got a break ready?
The next one.
This is one for me to read. Here we go. Scoring a great car wash in Harrisonville has never been easier because the winning team is always at Tunnel Vision Car Wash. With the best monthly packages around, you keep your ride shining all season long. And don't forget the complimentary amenities: free vacuums, towels, window cleaner, multi-purpose cleaner, mat washers, everything you need to keep your car looking showroom ready. And the real MVP are their exceptional customer service. So make the smart play. Swing by Tunnel Vision Car Wash in Harrisonville today and score big on the cleaner, shinier ride.
There you go.
2nd down and 4. That long gap right there with that music playing will get me a little slap on the wrist, but we'll go with it. It's going to be pro right, twins left, Hall in the pistol.
Him pretty close right there. I don't see this being a run. That's a good ball right there. Get in!
Pass right up to the middle. The pass from Hall to...
I'd love to see who that is.
So the 19-yard touchdown pass.
That's Keller Johnson.
Keller Johnson from the tight end seam pass makes it 20-6. With no time left on the clock, the Wildcats will try and kick this thing through to make it 21-6. Ethan Stone, ball's down, kicks up, and good. Our halftime score. The Wildcats leading over the Richmond Spartans 21-6. Your halftime is here. We'll be back.
Hey, I'm Matt with the Red Barn Ranch just north of Harrisonville, Missouri. As a fourth-generation farmer, it was important for me to be able to share our farm experience with the rest of the community. We opened Red Barn Ranch to provide just that, someplace that people can come and experience the farm and walk around and have a good time and make lifelong memories. Red Barn Ranch has grown over the last 9 years from just solely a pumpkin patch to a full farm experience. We've got rides, slides, attractions of all kinds, food, a bar, and a little bit of everything. We'd love for you guys to come see us in person. We're located just 2 miles north of Harrisonville. For more information, you can check us out on Google, Facebook, or redbarnranch.farm. We'll see you at the patch.
Before every big purchase, you have to prepare. Prepare the easy way by calling Harrisonville's Farmers Insurance agent, Brad Sainer. Brad will make sure there are no holes in your coverage and take care of you with any lives mishaps. Prepare for great insurance coverage by calling Brad Sainer at 816-974-8105. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
What is old is new again. Golden Classics has the same quality, friendly service, and great selection as always, just under the new management of Ryan and Wendy Saffels. Wendy has been part of the Golden Classics family for over 15 years and looks to continue the 40-plus year legacy of Golden Classics. So if it's time to pop the question, grab an anniversary gift or something just because, stay local and go find the diamond in the rough at Golden Classics in the Gaslight Shopping Center right past McDonald's on Commercial. At Signature Will and Trust, owner and managing attorney Danielle Scavuzzo and attorneys Salvatore Scavuzzo and Brendan Barker tailor estate plans to fit your individual and family needs. A properly executed estate plan protects you and your loved ones in the event of your incapacity or death. Now is the time to call and schedule an appointment for a free consultation with Signature Will and Trust at 816-237-8555. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements.
Looking for mouth-watering barbecue and breakfast? Judy's Q has you covered, right here on the corner of 291 and P Highway. From tender brisket to juicy pork ribs and chicken wings, we've got it all. And don't forget our famous burnt ends, served Thursday to Saturday. Planning a tailgate or event? Order meat by the pound for your next big gathering. Visit judysq.com for more details. Taste the difference at Judy's Q.
Ready to upgrade your patio for those football watch parties? Call Ethan Young with 2-3 Construction Services to get started today. He can create a fun patio area complete with a fire pit in case it gets a bit chilly for one of those Wildcat or Chiefs fall nights. If a new driveway or floor for the shop is part of your upgrade, he will help you there as well. Call Ethan today at 816-533-2119 and 2-3 Construction Services to work for you.
When you're searching for insurance, call an agent in town that can protect you. Call CPSK for auto, life, renter's boat, ATV, or any other weekend toy you want covered. CPSK Insurance is an auto owner's affiliate, so call and talk to Summer, Randy, Amanda, or Chandra. They can give you a quote and get you covered quickly and easily. Business coverage is available as well. Call them today at 816-380-3800 or visit them online at www.cpskinsurance.com and let your local agents go to work for you.
It always seems to happen. We buy new tires and a week later we run over a nail. Not a problem when you have purchased your tires at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You get the free flat repair for the life of your tires. On a budget, Young's has the best selection of new and used tires to save a little extra money. When the time comes for new tires, stop at the shop 4T's Trust to keep them rolling down the highway. Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville.
Nobody wants to deal with a clogged drain or a leaky pipe. That's why you need to call JCM Plumbing. JCM Plumbing has over 20 years of experience in the industry and offers a variety of services to make them your number one option for anything plumbing related. With a wide variety of services from clogged pipes to a new hot water heater and all the best state-of-the-art equipment, JCM Plumbing is your place for everything you need for plumbing in your home. So just call me, JCM, to take care of that leaky pipe at 816-726-8281.
Everyone needs a little kickstart at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so head to Sonic of Harrisonville and kick away the afternoon fog. Grab an ice-cold drink full of caffeine and kickstart your afternoon and evening. The best part, 2 to 4 is happy hour, and drinks are half price. Grab an afternoon snack of cheesy bites or jalapeno poppers, or order on the app for happy hour anytime. Sonic Happy Hour, where you kick away the fog. Also, visit 4ts.com and sign up for the Sonic Kick Return Contest.
New logo, new colors, new app, and a new online banking platform.
There may be a lot of new at Sherwood Community Bank, but one thing remains the same: community. Serving the area with 4 convenient locations, Sherwood is still your community bank. Come see what it's like to be part of the community with a new account. The small town bank with big city convenience. Sherwood Community Bank, your community bank.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state, like Butterburgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care. Leaving a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
What is one of your most precious commodities? Time. With sports, family, work, and school, time is precious. So why drive hours and waste time to save $20? Shop local and buy your home appliances at Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center right here in Harrisonville. They deliver, service, issues that arise, all while you're putting money right back into the community. Stop wasting time and think Troby's first when you think of home appliances on Plaza Drive, right behind Hawthorne Bank.
You have choices when buying a vehicle. Show Me Auto Mall is your right choice. Getting you financed with even less than perfect credit, because everyone needs a reliable vehicle at an affordable price. Need service? Take a loaner while you wait. With a broad selection, you will find a vehicle that is right for you. Show Me Auto Mall is here to make buying a vehicle hassle-free. Go see the crew at Show Me today on 291 across from Walmart.
Hey, I'm Matt with the Red Barn Ranch just north of Harrisonville, Missouri. As a fourth-generation farmer, it was important for me to be able to share our farm experience with the rest of the community. We opened Red Barn Ranch to provide just that, someplace that people can come and experience the farm and walk around and have a good time and make lifelong memories. Red Barn Ranch has grown over the last 9 years from just solely a pumpkin patch to a full farm experience. We've got rides, slides, attractions of all kinds, food, a bar, and a little bit of everything. We'd love for you guys to come see us in person. We're located just 2 miles north of Harrisonville. For more information, you can check us out on Google, Facebook, or redbarnranch.farm. We'll see you at the patch.
Before every big purchase, you have to prepare. Prepare the easy way by calling Harrisonville's Farmers Insurance agent, Brad Sainer. Brad will make sure there are no holes in your coverage and take care of you with any lives mishaps. Prepare for great insurance coverage by calling Brad Sainer at 816-974-8105. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
All right, welcome back. We're going to go with the halftime show here, and with that Farmers Insurance from Brad Sainer. He has the halftime show, and I'm going to turn that over to T2 Travis of 4Ts. He's going to take care of that for us.
So, just to recap a little bit on the first half, really kind of mashing this together with keys to success for the beginning of the game and whatnot. Really the keys to success and how you really need to have just certain things that will put you in a position to be on top as you finish out the game. Time of possession, turnovers and things like that, field position. The Cats have absolutely won field position this evening, whether it be punts, kickoff returns. They've also won the turnover battle. The Cats have had a turnover on downs on their, I believe it was their first or second possession, and that was all the way down at the, in the Spartan territory from their own 8-yard line when they took over. The Spartans have given 3 turnovers. I say the Cats have forced 3 turnovers, all being fumbles. And really, took advantage of the last two and have played really good defense, kind of with a bend, don't break type mentality. As the Spartans kind of took advantage of one of those early on, they really kept the Cats guessing with a lot of different personnel groups and things like that as the Cats were settling in. But ended up kind of jumping back on and really tipping the scale towards the Cats, the rest of that first half. So, with that being 21-6, that's kind of where it's been. The Spartans have had time of possession, decent, but like I said, with the Cats bend, don't break, and forcing some turnovers that they took advantage of, they were able to really keep things in the Cats' favor. So we'll look to see what the second half, if we can continue on with keeping ourselves in the plus column on these, we'll be pretty good for the second half and victory this first week of what can be some dicey football.
And that is the summary of the game and the halftime show of Farmers Insurance by Brad Sainer and the Tunnel Vision Car Wash. Scoring a great car wash in Harrisonville has never been easier because the winning team is always at Tunnel Vision Car Wash with the best monthly packages around, which, by the way, my wife has an all-you-can-do for her car.
You'll keep your ride shining all season long. And don't forget the complimentary amenities: free vacuums, towels, window cleaner, multi-purpose cleaner, mat washers, everything you need to keep your car looking showroom ready. And the real MVP, our exceptional customer service. So make the smart play. Swing by Tunnel Vision Car Wash in Harrisonville today and score big on a cleaner, shinier ride.
That's what happens when you're live reading a commercial and you've just eaten a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Sometimes it gets crossways. So, our signature title sponsor is Reed Ford. Nothing brings Harrisonville together like Friday Night Lights and our Harrisonville Wildcats. And just like our hometown team, Reed Ford of Harrisonville is proud to be your hometown Ford dealer. Whether you're looking for a tough Ford 150 to haul a family SUV to all those away games, or the perfect ride for cruising around town, they've got your hometown deals that can't be beat. So this season, cheer on the Wildcats and drive with confidence from Reed Ford of Harrisonville, your hometown Ford dealership. And 4T's Broadcasting and the Wildcats are driven by Reed Ford.
American Heritage Real Estate, and Hawthorne Bank.
Ready to upgrade your patio for those football watch parties? Call Ethan Young with 2-3 Construction Services to get started today. He can create a fun patio area complete with a fire pit in case it gets a bit chilly for one of those Wildcat or Chiefs fall nights. If a new driveway or floor for the shop is part of your upgrade, he will help you there as well. Call Ethan today at 816-533-2119 and put 2-3 Construction Services to work for you.
When you're searching for insurance, call an agent in town that can protect you. Call CPSK for auto, life, renter's boat, ATV, or any other weekend toy you want covered. CPSK Insurance is an auto owner's affiliate, so call and talk to Summer, Randy, Amanda, or Chandra. They can give you a quote and get you covered quickly and easily. Business coverage is available as well. Call them today at 816-380-3800 or visit them online at www.cpskinsurance.com and let your local agents go to work for you.
It always seems to happen. We buy new tires and a week later we run over a nail. Not a problem when you have purchased your tires at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You get the free flat repair for the life of your tires. On a budget, Young's has the best selection of new and used tires to save a little extra money. When the time comes for new tires, stop at the shop 4T's Trust to keep them rolling down the highway. Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville.
Nobody wants to deal with a clogged drain or a leaky pipe. That's why you need to call JCM Plumbing. JCM Plumbing has over 20 years of experience in the industry and offers a variety of services to make them your number one option for anything plumbing related. With a wide variety of services from clogged pipes to a new hot water heater and all the best state-of-the-art equipment. JCM Plumbing is your place for everything you need for plumbing in your home. So just call me, JCM, to take care of that leaky pipe at 816-726-8281.
Everyone needs a little kickstart at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so head to Sonic of Harrisonville and kick away the afternoon fog. Grab an ice-cold drink full of caffeine and kickstart your afternoon and evening. The best part, 2 to 4 is happy hour, and drinks are half price. Grab an afternoon snack of cheesy bites or jalapeno poppers, or order on the app for happy hour anytime. Sonic Happy Hour, where you kick away the fog. Also, visit 4ts.com and sign up for the Sonic Kick Return Contest.
New logo, new colors, new app, and a new online banking platform. There may be a lot of new at Sherwood Community Bank, but one thing remains the same: community. Serving the area with 4 convenient locations, Sherwood is still your community bank. Come see what it's like to be part of the community with a new account. The small town bank with big city convenience. Sherwood Community Bank, your community bank.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state, like Butterburgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care, believing a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
All right, welcome back. We've got about 7 minutes until it's time to get second half going again. The Wildcats leading here 21-6 here at halftime. The Wildcats went and played in the Jamboree last Friday night over at Smith Cotton with Osage and Harrisonville, and Smith Cotton playing Richmond tonight. The next 2 weeks we're on the road. We'll be at Bolivar on September 5th, and on September 12th we'll be at Center up in the city. Then week 4, Warrensburg will travel over here on the 19th, and then on the 26th we'll be at Cassville. So that'll be a long trip there, and we'll plan to go down and cover that for those of you that are not able to make one that long. Then we're home 2 weeks in a row, which back to Warrensburg, by the way, is homecoming. Then on October 3rd is Pleasant Hill. That'll be here at home. And October 10th will be Clinton here at home. Then we will do the last 2 games of the season. 10-17 will be at Oak Grove, and then on the 24th of October at Odessa. And then the first round of districts, and that will all be determined based on the numeric system that there is to. Everyone plays that 10th week. You just play against someone that is opposite of you in an 8-team bracket. So one will play 8, 2 will play 7, and so on. Any thoughts, Trav, on the playoffs?
I was just kind of looking down through the schedule, and it's always kind of been this way. There's a couple of teams that you'd like to think you could go out and compete pretty well against and have a good handle on that game and that week. But looking on down through here, there's not very many, and that can always change, obviously, as well. But you got to go out and play each game. You always hate or hope that injuries don't ever really have a say in much of that. But a tough schedule per usual as far as what the Harrisonville Wildcats usually play, and you got to go out and play hard every week and bring your best game.
So about a minute left. Now, what some people realize and others don't, when the players have to come back out, then when the clock comes down to 0, the officials will have them put on another 3 minutes. You're supposed to warm up during those 3 minutes. Well, the teams have flip-flopped that to where they come out for the last 3 minutes, and then that last 3 minutes of get ready, they turn that into getting ready on the sideline. It's the same amount of time. They just flip it around to where the last 3 minutes they get to start talking about
the second half.
The second half and getting things ready to go. Signature Will and Trust. This is a copyrighted broadcast, and Signature Will and Trust will have their commercial about that this is a copyrighted broadcast, and you can't make money off of it without the written consent of Harrisonville Cats R9 Schools and Fortis Broadcasting. So we're down to 3 minutes before we're going to get this thing going again. How about a couple more commercials for this? Are you ready to go? I can do that. Well, maybe I can do that. You want to do that one? I'll let Trav do the live read on that.
All right, so Reed Ford. Nothing brings Harrisonville together like Friday Night Lights and our Harrisonville Wildcats. And just like our hometown team, Reed Ford of Harrisonville is proud to be your home team Ford dealer. Hometown Ford dealer. Whether you're looking for a tough Ford F-150 to haul supplies for the weekend warrior, or a family SUV for those away games, or the perfect ride for cruising through town, we've got the hometown deals that you can't beat. So this season, cheer on the Wildcats and drive with confidence from Reed Ford of Harrisonville, your hometown Ford dealer.
The Reed Ford is been taking the place of Max Motors, and we've been out to see them, and this year's the broadcast by Fortis and the Harrisonville Wildcats is driven by Reed Ford. About ready to get the second half going here. Wildcats leading 21-6. The Wildcats will be kicking off to the Spartans. The Spartans won the flip, they deferred, and the Wildcats received to start things off. So to start the second half here, the Wildcats will be kicking off to the Spartans. We've got about $1.11 left on the clock. Fairly nice crowd over on the far side from Richmond. They've got their red and white going on over there. A good crowd over here on the Wildcat side. A good group of students down in that middle section. And a nice evening for football. Our sponsors, Reed Ford, CPSK, 2-3 Construction, Young's Tire and Wheel, JCM Plumbing, Sonic, Sherwood Bank, Culver's, Troby's, Show Me Auto Mall, Tunnel Vision Car Wash, Red Barn Ranch, Farmers Insurance, Brad Sainer, Golden Classic, Signature Will and Trust, Judy Q's. Out on 291 on your way up to Lee Summit, and High Rise Country Cookies. We will give away 3 of those cookies, and I'll make arrangements to get those to you. But go to fortis.com, go down to the bottom, and there's a place to sign up down there for the Sonic Kick Return Contest, for High Rise Country Cookies, for a cap and tumbler giveaway, which Carla Jones won a great big pink Fortis mug last year, and we got it taken down to her tonight. So here we go. We got 12 minutes on the clock. Wildcats leading 21-6. We're going to kick off to those Spartans and get things going, and here we go in the second half. That ball's going to be taken on about the 12-yard line.
Looks like by Tharp, I believe, again.
I believe Tharp is who that was on that far side.
Brought down at the 28.
So it's going to be 1st and 10. Little on the tackle. Trying to get all my papers rearranged here so I can try and get you the right information. So the Spartans just come out. They've got twins out to the right, a little H-back on the right side as well, a split in to the left. And
they're going to run a little counter.
Going to run a little counter look or inside read. Not sure if they're reading it or not. Probably just a give right there. And it's going to be a loss.
Loss of about 2, maybe 1, but The big thing there is pulling guards, and the entire Wildcat defense was hip to that, and they came right across and blew that up for the loss of a yard.
So the same formation here. Got twins out to the right, a little H-back on the right, split end on the left.
Now you're going to get more of a read.
And it looked like maybe he was going to get something going, but could not break the tackle there.
Tackle made by number 41.
41 is going to be Tyson Wyatt-Smith. He really stopped him in his tracks. It didn't look like he even went all the way to the ground. I don't know if it was a forearm that touched or just the stoppage of movement forward, but here you got 3rd and 11, and they're staying with the same formation minus the H-back.
They split the extra end out a little further.
Oh, let's go. Picked off by Cooper Baker.
Cooper Baker with the interception. And what we're going to have is a back judge coming in that saw a defenseless player get smacked down the field. We're going to get the pick, but we're going to have a 15-yard penalty from the end of the pick.
Did you see that? Did you see the actual defenseless player get hit?
Yes. And to me, you got to realize I played football how many years ago?
When people got cut in half and nothing was done about it. Yeah.
And you were always looking to hit somebody that wasn't looking because it was his job to be looking. But you can't do that these days.
Sure. So, well, that's essentially turning your body into a weapon that ends too many careers too early when you think about things like CTE, where we've had a lot of people and a lot of, we'll just say it's been brought to the light that things like that shorten lives and ruin lives. And so
careers,
that's something,
absolutely.
Yeah, that's something to be thought about. But you also don't want to deter people from playing the game. And they're going to take that penalty right there. It's going to be 1st and 10. And we're still inside Spartan territory, and we're going to keep playing football.
1st and 10 on the 43-yard line. The Wildcats just to the next side of the mascot here on the near side. 1st down and 10. There's times that I just have to keep talking, otherwise the music comes through.
Yeah.
And by tomorrow morning I'll have YouTube sending me a little thing saying, hey, yeah. So the Wildcats are going to go with a double tight, going to have an H-back in motion, dual backs, under center is Hall, outside veer look, Andy hands it off.
Okay, blow the whistle, gentlemen.
It's going to be an 8-yard gain before they final. More on the carry, a little outside veer look, hand it off, and get a gain of 8. So still here on the near side, a host of tacklers from the Spartans. Did you get any lead tackler there?
Absolutely not.
2nd down and 2. It says 2nd down and 3. It looks like 2 to me. Now we're going to go slot to the right, tight pro to the left. Hall in the pistol. Going to get a quick pass out.
Very good move.
Nice move.
It's going to be Striker Gilmore.
Striker Gilmore made a catch and a move and got another 7 yards, and that is a 1st and 10. That is a Troby's 1st and 10. When you think appliances, think Troby's first. 1st down on the 25-yard line here on the night.
Striker's putting himself together a pretty decent game. He was the first one that we went up top to for in the first half, and I don't know if he went for both of those or just one. But
hey, let's go back to it and let's go to the other side.
I think that was going to be Gavin Thompson.
Thompson is going to do it, but the same kind of a come off the ball hard, stop, take a step back, 3-step drop, put it right on him, and get 4 yards. A nice, safe pass.
Yeah, and I don't know who's working with these wide receivers, but they have got the 3 hard steps and head down that gets the defense moving one direction, and then they can end up bumping another direction and really making some moves in play.
Slot to the right, pro to the left, snap back, and hand it off.
I actually couldn't tell.
And that is going to be
I think Hall kept it.
Levi Hall. The two of them exchanged spots there, and I thought that he had handed it off. Going to be a gain of about 4, brings up 3rd and 2 for the Wildcats as they made it inside the Red Barn Ranch red zone here on the 18-yard line.
They should stick with that read because it is pretty deceiving, and I think both of them have some room to run after it. Going to go back out to Gavin Thompson. He's going to kind of stand up and go right at him.
And going to get the first down on a gain of about 3 or 4.
I would caution to the dancing and then go and head down to, really meet up with that guy when he's got linebackers running inside out to really –
going to clean your clock type thing?
Well, yes, and/or you got to secure that football.
1st and 10 on the 12-yard line.
Yep. 13.
Twins out to the right, Pro to the left.
Yep, and they're going to go right back to that little bit of read, and that may have been Torres.
Torres up. Eli Torres going to gain about 2. Little tough running in there. Never low, but that may open up that little quick stop route again.
Well, and he can go to a quick little pull there from Hall on that. But, I mean, that guard even came back right into Torres's lap. Otherwise, he'd probably still running.
You probably will see Hall possibly fake that and take it in the end zone right at the C on the Wildcat right here.
And he's going to give it again.
He's going to give it to him, and he shoots through for a gain of about 4. Torres on the carry, going to bring up.
They're going to go quick on it.
Down and 4. They're going to go quick.
We got quads out here.
Quads with a flex tight end. Quads to
Look
the
for
left.
That quick pass. Oh, he is going to run it himself. Oh,
and he's going
Eli
to shed
does a really
good
job there.
So
Levi Hall did a great job.
Levi Hall with the touchdown there. A 6-yard touchdown run. 6-yard touchdown run by Hall there if you want to have it. And the Wildcats go up 27-6 with 6:58 remaining in the third. Lining up for the PAT. Stone. McNeil to hold for Stone. Has Stone made each one tonight so far?
He has.
And the ball is down and up. Did I just jinx him?
He did not, but I was about to say great job with the commentator's curse.
The commentator curse almost. The Wildcats go up 28-6. They get a break. We'll take a break. Wildcats leading.
Ready to upgrade your patio for those football watch parties? Call Ethan Young with 2-3 Construction Services to get started today. He can create a fun patio area complete with a fire pit in case it gets a bit chilly for one of those Wildcat or Chiefs fall nights. If a new driveway or floor for the shop is part of your upgrade, he will help you there as well. Call Ethan today at 816-533-2119 and 2-3 Construction Services to work for you.
Welcome back to the contest. Wildcats leading 28-6 over the Richmond Spartans.
Just under 7 minutes left to go in the third quarter. I would say that the Wildcats have definitely settled in. Defense is starting to take advantage and see a little bit of the tendencies that the Spartans have going on. Nolan doing a great job. He's got a new look this year with running a little bit more of the 3-3 stacked. Give his, and that was a nice little shot there.
Ball at the 10 and a 18-yard return.
I believe Jackson Little was in on that as well.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats from their own 29-yard line here on the near side.
Yeah, before that contact kind of pulled me away, I was saying that the Nolan's 3-3 stack has got a little bit of his linebackers and safeties got a little bit of room to run some alleys and make some plays, and that's what they're doing here in the second half.
Lieberneck going to start to run, and then a quick pass out till Dome. Bryce Dome.
Ooh, and Dome down.
Dome is down that. And that was an interesting look because it looked like he had made the fake and was going to run. And I think even Dome was surprised at the ball coming. Maybe not.
Maybe that's a quick look to basically get a triple option out of a not traditional look.
It's like he's the pitchback.
Correct. And with him down, want to go to a break?
Yeah. Let's take a break. What is old is new again. Golden Classics has the same quality, friendly service, and great selection as always, just under the new management of Ryan and Wendy Sapples. Wendy has been part of the Golden Classics family for over 15 years and looks to continue the 40-plus year legacy of Golden Classics. So if it's time to pop the question, grab an anniversary gift, or something just because, stay local and go find the diamond in the rough at Golden Classics in the Gaslight Shopping Center right past McDonald's on Commercial. All right, 6:37 remaining in the third quarter here. 28-6 is the score.
As Bryce Dome, looks like a junior wide receiver and defensive back. It looks like he is cramping. We're hoping that is the the magnitude of his injury here. And they went ahead and brought him some water as well. That's probably a good idea. Let's see. We were actually talking how we didn't see any of the mandatory, what used to be the mandatory timeouts for water breaks here in August and September like they did in the past. I don't know if they're leaving that more up to the coaches and players to be hydrated coming into these hotter months or what have you.
Maybe. There is a temperature that is taken, and we're cool enough
that's true.
That it is. So there is a fake of the zone, a pass that's going to be over one receiver and then missed by another receiver.
I think that's quick. And he is going to be getting up. He might be cramping as well.
Jack Green and Nolan Quick ended up together and kind of tripping over each other. So that's going to bring up third down, as Mr. Matthews so appropriately mentioned to the, maybe he didn't yet. It is third down and 11.
I was going to say, and Cooper Baker was trailing a little bit behind Quick, but was in position to make a pretty good play had that ball been caught. And Quick is still limping a little bit out here. If he goes hard off of this, he may end up down and cramping pretty quickly.
So trips to the right, a little fumble of the ball, and a little
it's going to be a screen
pass out
underneath
here, and it's going to be caught by number 2,
Jackson.
Cyrus Jackson, which he was the back. The trips were headed down the field. He snuck out, threw it to him, and they lose 2 yards. So
Tyson Wyatt Smith there on the stop. He snuffed that out from the beginning.
Fourth down and 13.
Oh, now Quick's got a kick? I'd get this kid a break.
Braden Cannably is back deep. He's a junior. Braden, sorry. Quick is going to, does that make it a quick kick?
I guess.
That ball is going to stay. He's going to take that at the 45. Ooh. He says, I don't want to go out of bounds, but he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 16, 17 yards and going to take that ball down to about the 27.
I would say
make it the 28-yard line.
I would say that Hannah has probably got those guys pretty smart as far as when to make decisions like that, and he made a really good one on the run there. Good hop coming at him and gave him better field position.
When a ball hits and bounces straight up in the air and is going to stop for a moment right there still in the air to where you can run by and grab, instead of a ball that's bouncing and going at an angle.
Or
he did a great job
you're trying to chase it down from behind.
Absolutely. Yeah. So we're going to go in the pistol here with backs flanking Hall. Pro to the right formation. Going to fake a little crisscross pattern there,
Oh,
and the
put it
ball
in the
deep
air.
in the end
Ooh.
zone. And
Just
just a
overthrown.
little bit deep.
I tell you what, though, Hall's positioning on that ball is perfect, though. He puts it up there so his player has a chance and no one else does, and no harm done. We're sitting out on the 29-yard line, 28-yard line in Spartan territory, and you're no harm done, and you're ready to go at the next play.
And you've just loosened things up for your little quick stop routes.
Or your options.
Or your outside veers.
Absolutely.
So pro right formation, veer backs, Hall under center.
And you get your veer and
Get a
pull.
veer and a keep. Pulls it. Going to gain about
5.
4 or 5. It's going to be 5. Good call on that one. So 3rd down and 5. So that's manageable. 5 minutes remaining in the 3rd period. Chris, Josh, and James back here running this baby behind us. I appreciate them so much. Whoop, whoop. 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Wildcats out with Twins to the right, Pro to the left.
The old pistol formation here.
Pistol formation and
speed option.
little
Good
speed
job.
option to the right side. Boy, he's got good quickness. That's
Yes,
going to
he
be a
does.
1st down. Hey, you know
Torres.
what? Torres takes a pitch from Hall on the little lead option, and we get a 1st down, which is a Troby's 1st down. When
And
you
also,
think Troby's first, and we were on the 22, so that brings us into the Red Barn Ranch red zone. Go see the Red Barn Ranch. They've got a lot of things going on out there. And before long, here in the next few years, and maybe this next year coming, they're going to have Christmas trees out there as well. I went out and saw him the other day, and they've planted a bunch of them.
Awesome.
Trips right, Pro to the left, under center.
Gonna run a
Gonna
little bit of a
pull
lead
that.
option.
That seemed odd there because it seemed like he made a fake there, and then there's no pitch back. But to get back to the line of scrimmage,
believe
so
he
no
did,
loss
yeah.
on the play.
It's almost like taking the shot that they had a second ago, and now they're going to go back to the air.
That could be.
Well, and see what I think you go back to here. Not only have they had a pretty good shot on their little pump and go to the corner, but they've already had a touchdown as far as your tight end pop, running your seams.
Slot to the left, Pro to the right, flanker to the right now is coming in motion to turn it into trips out here to the left. A little running pass out to
number 6. It's going to be Brody McNeil.
Brody McNeil on the catch. Didn't get much out of it, but it had a little bit of a look there.
You almost have to get to the outside there, and I don't know that he saw his blockers kind of pinch everything down in.
Well, and when you don't have 80 yards ahead of you to where things are a little more spread out, things are a little tight down there.
Yeah, you got to make a decision and go.
Twins out to the right, one back flanking Hall.
We're going to have them outnumbered out there if they don't.
Going to be right up through.
Ooh.
Hall says, hey, I'm going to take the defensive back and I'm going to drive him into the end zone for a touchdown. So Hall with a touchdown. Do you see how many yards on that?
Spot.
I believe
like
it was
like
9.
8 or 9.
Yeah. 9-yard touchdown run. Ethan Stone
for the point after.
For the PAT, 34-6. The Wildcats leading with 2:34 remaining here in the 3rd. Kicks up and it's through there and good. So 35-6 is your score. Wildcats with another touchdown on another nice drive. A long pass to start that things off. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
Looking for mouth-watering barbecue and breakfast? Judy's Q has you covered, right here on the corner of 291 and P Highway. From tender brisket to juicy pork ribs and chicken wings, we've got it all. And don't forget our famous burnt ends, served Thursday to Saturday. Planning a tailgate or event? Order meat by the pound for your next big gathering. Visit judysq.com for more details. Taste the difference at Judy's Q.
All right, welcome back here. We got 2 minutes and 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Your Cats lead 35-6, and we're about ready to place the football. Looks like Stone is going to be doing the honors there, and you still have your, I believe, the same two of Jackson and Tharp back as returners for the Spartans.
And it looks like the two of them are standing side by side so they can move to the side of where they want. And instead we get a hard squib kick. It's going to be picked up by...
Oh, yes, and they are coming hard.
Number 2, and he picked it up at about the 12-yard line. That was Cyrus Jackson.
And I could not tell. There was a host of Wildcats that bring that down. Yeah, I believe that our kickers have been told to keep it away from Cyrus Jackson, and therefore they are staying in the middle and not letting them have
know where it's going to go.
Yep.
2:29 remaining in the third period. 35-6 the lead. You will see down at the bottom of the scoreboard on either side of that is Tunnel Vision on the left and Show Me Auto Mall on the right. They are the scoreboard sponsors this year for the scoreboard. In the upper corners, there's going to be a pitch. That pitch there would be back if everything happened, and there is a nice hit.
That's number 2, Cyrus Jackson.
Jackson on the carry. I thought I'm going to be disappointed. Wyatt Smith on the tackle. It looked to me like he hit him, just blew him back, didn't wrap him up, and then he came running out of there and circled back around to the defense. I'd be disappointed if that's what the penalty is.
Well, no, I think the penalty is whoever was on Cooper Baker, and ended up unnecessarily down the field tossing him. And Cooper,
okay,
I mean,
so it was on offsetting personal fouls.
Wow.
So I don't know why, unless those were considered after the play, we should be doing that down over. If it was during the play, if it was after the play. So they're saying it was after the play. So the play gets a first down.
Well, the tackle was – no, I think this is – this is not right. Because the tackle was back here before the first stick. And so if it's offsetting, they replay that.
Timeout, Harrisonville.
Interesting. We have a timeout by Harrisonville. Coach Maxwell wanting to visit with the White Hat. While they sort this out, we are going to play a commercial. Ready, go. At Signature Will and Trust, owner and managing attorney Danielle Scavuzzo and attorneys Salvatore Scavuzzo and Brendan Barker tailor estate plans to fit your individual and family needs. A properly executed estate plan protects you and your loved ones in the event of your incapacity or death. Now is the time to call and schedule an appointment for a free consultation with Signature Will and Trust at 816-237-8555. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements.
All right, so as we come back, the timeout is still going on while Coach Maxwell is trying to get a little bit of an explanation as far as why these offsetting penalties result in a first down when they basically spotted the ball at where the second foul took place. This wasn't even where the spot of the end of the play ended.
The only thing that, after years of watching this stuff, the only thing that could be their answer is the play was a first down. The offsetting penalties were after the play was over.
The play didn't result in a first down. That's the thing. Ooh, and now you're going to get somebody getting cut in half across the middle.
Flag on the play. Pass intended for number 0, Nolan Quick.
And that is not, in my opinion, that is not Tyson Wyatt Smith.
Injury timeout.
That's not his bad as far as just coming across the middle. If that ball is touched, then there's no penalty there.
There is no. First of all, there was nothing flagrant by the defender.
No.
It was just both guys being in the same area at the same time. I'm not sure. Do you think the ball was catchable?
I do. I think it was. I mean, was it not tipped?
Another good point. If the ball was tipped, then any contact is a moot point unless he was defenseless.
Well, and he struck him from the shoulders up. A couple of these will be interesting to hear them talk about on, I mean, essentially as far as what film goes. And
all right, so the ball is going to be in Wildcat territory. It's been a while since the Spartans have been in the territory here.
First because it was incomplete, that's where the foul was stepped off.
Yep.
Got it.
Yeah, because it's not the spot of the foul. So 1st and 10, just in Wildcat territory.
Ball's
There's going to be a pass. Oh! The ball gets through the defenders, and a nice job by the receiver.
Yep, it's Tharp. Malachi
Tharp with great concentration. We've got a player down. Looks
I think
like
he was
maybe
just
cramp.
Yep.
Little with a cramp. So the Wildcats have 4 players that go in front of the ball.
It's tipped.
If it is tipped, then Malachi Tharp hung on to that ball, and it's a touchdown, which makes it 35-12. So a good job by Tharp to concentrate and take that ball down on a ball that I was ready for the pick.
I was too.
Is what we were ready for there.
And they're going to go for 2 to try and get to 14 here. Got a bunch trips down here on the right. And they're going to go, wow. It's going to be good.
So the 2-point conversion is good. It's going to be caught by Bryce Dome. And that makes it 35-14. And I guess you guys see the drone that's flying over there. It just landed down on the thing. T1 of 4Ts, Tommy just mentioned that Kearney and Fort Osage are playing, and they had drones that were in several places there. Hey, let's take a break. Ready, go. What is old is new again. Golden Classics has the same quality, friendly service, and great selection as always, just under the new management of Ryan and Wendy Sappos. Wendy has been part of the Golden Classics family for over 15 years and looks to continue the 40-plus year legacy of Golden Classics. So if it's time to pop the question, grab an anniversary gift, or something just because, stay local and go find the diamond in the rough at Golden Classics in the Gaslight Shopping Center right past McDonald's on Commercial.
Looking for mouth-watering barbecue and breakfast? Judy's Q has you covered, right here on the corner of 291 and P Highway. From tender brisket to juicy pork ribs and chicken wings, we've got it all. And don't forget our famous burnt ends, served Thursday to Saturday. Planning a tailgate or event? Order meat by the pound for your next big gathering. Visit judysq.com for more details. Taste the difference at Judy's Q.
All right, here we go. 2 minutes and 3 seconds, 35-14 the score.
Seth James to kick.
Seth James is going to kick, and he's going to pop one up in the air.
To Torres.
Torres catches that with a fair catch on the 23-yard line here on the near side. The Wildcats will have the ball. They'll have 72 yards to go to get to pay dirt, which would be a good time to just have a nice, a touchdown
nice
pass
drive,
is great, but a steady drive where you run your veers, you run some of your quick passes. So
I think it'll be this is a good possession to slow down and to get your bread and stay with your bread and butter, things that have been working, and also things that you can be working off of that to get something in the minds of future opponents that you can be working off of to set up other things.
Slot left, twins left, pro right, slot going in motion to make Double flankers over there, a little pitch.
Torres.
To Torres. He's going to pick up about 8 or 9.
Almost got 10. They're going to call that a first.
First down.
That'll be a Troby.
I had Bryson Pruitt with the catch, and that is a Troby's first down. When you think appliances, you think Troby's first. First down right in the middle of the field on the 33-yard line, 1st and 10. We've got a pro to the left. We got dual back, so it is just a pro formation. Under center is Hall. We're going to run a little veer look, and a nice job. They had a pretty nice job of the defense to have everything covered. He fakes the pitch, turns up, going to get about 4 yards.
Yeah, there's something to be said about taking your time to read that, and once you pull that and you're facing, and if you don't have an option that you're going, put that thing on the edge and get it to your speedster to where your quarterback doesn't take a hit. And your running back can make a move and do what he's supposed to do.
Which is run.
Yep.
So Nichols on the tackle for the Spartans there. We're going to get a little H-back to the right, slot to the left. Hall under center. Second down, little counter play, and out in the open.
That's going to be...
Nice job.
That's going to be Tyson Wyatt-Smith.
Wyatt-Smith, 38-yard little inside reverse there. And, the last time they run the little counter action, it was snuffed out.
It got blown out, yeah. But that's the thing. Once you get running some options and some tosses, now that toss looks a little bit more realistic. So, to your point early on, that H-back hadn't been a look that they did much, and we hadn't run the toss that goes ahead and sets it up for something back the other way.
Slot left, pro right. Hall in the pistol. Torres comes across, going to take the ball. Going to be a short gain, about 3 yards, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 7.
And this is exactly what we're talking about as far as a nice solid drive that you can run your inside veers, you can run your tosses, you can run everything that sets up misdirection, and we haven't thrown the ball yet.
Lieberknecht, the quarterback for the Spartans, actually playing defense with a tackle there on that play. We're going to go to the 4th quarter with the Wildcats leading 35-14. We'll take a break. We'll go to the 4th quarter. Hey, when we get back, we'll give away some cookies and a tumbler or a cap. Ready, go.
Ready to upgrade your patio for those football watch parties? Call Ethan Young with 2-3 Construction Services to get started today. He can create a fun patio area complete with a fire pit in case it gets a bit chilly for one of those Wildcat or Chiefs fall nights. If a new driveway or floor for the shop is part of your upgrade, he will help you there as well. Call Ethan today at 816-533-2119 and 2-3 Construction Services to work for you.
When you're searching for insurance, call an agent in town that can protect you. Call CPSK for auto, life, renter's boat, ATV, or any other weekend toy you want covered. CPSK Insurance is an auto owner's affiliate, so call and talk to Summer, Randy, Amanda, or Chandra. They can give you a quote and get you covered quickly and easily. Business coverage is available as well. Call them today at 816-380-3800 or visit them online at www.cpskinsurance.com and let your local agents go to work for you.
And welcome back as we are about ready to jump into the 4th quarter. Your Cats up 35 over your Spartans 14. Let's see. Wildcats driving inside Spartan territory down to the 23-yard line in the middle of the field. Hall comes under center.
Trips to the left, motion over to make it a little H-back. I like that look. Outside veer, he decides to hang on to it. Does Hall. I don't like the legs that he just turned over, but is going to be all right. He's still going to gain 2 yards on the play.
Not too bad. Number 5 for the Spartans, Malachi. Oh, yeah, Malachi Tharp come up from secondary to make that play.
Both teams got quads out to the left, split to the right. going to get the little quick pass out, and that's going to be a gain of about 5 yards.
That's going to be Torres.
Torres on the backside
His
there.
helmet coming off there is going to have him sit a play.
But I'm curious, is that why the lineman came in shutting the clock down? Huh.
I imagine so.
And then they started right back up. Okay, very good. 4th down and 3. We got the little H back here on the right side. We've got stacked twins out here to the right. Tight end on the left side. Look for Keller Johnson on the backside post here.
Yeah, or a quick, keeper. Oh, and maybe we should block the guy on the line. Number 6, Nathan
Tackled
Nichols.
by Nathan Nichols there, comes through unmolested and takes down Hall there. So he didn't get anything turned up field. We'll come over and talk about that. Meanwhile, the Spartans take over on their own 25-yard line here on the near side. 1st and 10. 10:42 remaining in this one. Lieberneck, go ahead.
No, that seemed lazy to me, to not anyone get a hand on him, as that is very clearly the point of contact. Hand off to Jackson.
He cuts it back out to
That's
the other
a great
side.
job by Cooper. Cooper Baker right there basically is – oh, you know what? That's number 11. It's Christian Crook. And I tell you what, he was engaged up top and was still able to fake inside and then bust back outside to fault Jackson as he tried – I mean, if he had that edge, he was gone.
10-yard, 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line.
Play action.
Back to pass. Going to chuck it. That ball's going to
And they're going to have an illegal man downfield.
So a flag on the play. Lieberneck taken down. I didn't see who made
41.
the hit on him, but
41, Tyson Wyatt-Smith.
So Tyson Wyatt-Smith makes that ball actually fly short and end over end, where I thought sure it would be picked, but it was not.
And, I mean, I don't even think it was – I mean, he tried to hold up and everything and just kind of went into him, but the man downfield was pretty obvious. And so I believe this is going to be – this is a loss of down.
Yes, it is. I'm wondering what Coach Maxwell is going to make his decision on, unless there were 2 penalties.
I mean, I don't think so.
5 yards, loss of down. Did he?
Against Richmond, marked off 5 yards. So now it's 1st and 15.
That's why, because maybe it's not a loss of down. Or was that not the call?
Not sure. I never did see the white hat let us know. Nonetheless, 5-yard penalty. Got some trips over here to the left, but they're tight with a flanker out to the right. Lieberneck is in the pistol. That's going to be a loss. Well, it was going to be a loss. We'll see how this goes here.
Down. Good job.
So it ends up being a 5-yard gain.
Tackle by 14. That's Braden.
And that was Tharp on the carry. We had him back about 5 to 6 yards, and then he reversed the field, ended up getting 5 out of it. Going to be 2nd down
and
10 here on the 35-yard line on the near side. Still in Spartan territory.
Yeah, and as Jackson comes back, well,
see, they don't have enough guys on the – now they have enough guys on the line of scrimmage. Very good. Fake and going to go deep is Lieberneck, and I think the timing was okay on that. Do you think he was a little bit early?
I don't think he was early on contact. I don't think he ever turned around.
Incomplete pass.
They did not throw it, so therefore it was not.
High-rise country cookies. I didn't give those away. high-rise country cookies. Those go to Jim Jones. Jim, I'll make arrangements to get those to you. I'll try not to wait till next season to do that like I did the tumbler tonight, so get with me. And the tumbler giveaway, either a tumbler or a cap, goes to Jared Tabor. Jared Tabor signed up, and you need to go to 4Ts.com, go to the Wildcat page, go clear down to the bottom, and there's a place to sign up for that, and that is for the free cookies, the Sonic kick return contest, and the giveaway by 4Ts, either a tumbler or a cap. Will take a break.
Looking for mouth-watering barbecue and breakfast? Judy's Q has you covered, right here on the corner of 291 and P Highway. From tender brisket to juicy pork ribs and chicken wings, we've got it all. And don't forget our famous burnt ends, served Thursday to Saturday. Planning a tailgate or event? Order meat by the pound for your next big gathering. Visit judysq.com for more details. Taste the difference at Judy's Q.
All right, welcome back. 35-14 lead by the Wildcats over the Spartans. 9 minutes and 19 seconds. The Spartans have the ball on their own 35-yard line here on the near side. 3rd and 10. Had a loss of 5, a gain of 5. Here they are at 3rd and 10. Everybody coming and get your hands up. Going to get outside. Umpire makes a nice block, or the referee does. And we get a catch by
number
7, Jack Green on the catch, and just goes down to make the catch over there. Going to make it 4th down and 8.
And loss of down.
I wonder if that wasn't the penalty, but like you said, he was way down there. All right, so it's going to be 4th down. And out to punt is number 8, Seth James. Back deep for the Wildcats.
Imagine is still 14. Going to be Braden.
Thought it was a 7.
I think it's Canobly. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. Oh, and a fumble snap. And a tackle.
And
there we go.
Tackle. Get the tackler there.
That's either going to be 11. I believe that's going to be Christian Crook.
So Seth James is tackled back. The Wildcats are going to take over and get a really short field here. They're going to take over on the 26-yard line of the Spartans. So 1st and 10 with a short field. 35-14 the score. 8:32 remaining in this one. The Wildcats gave up a touchdown here a bit ago on a long play that took the 35-point possibility out of the window. There's going to be an outside veer that's going to go for 8 yards.
It's going to be Torres.
Torres with the carry. He's going to gain about 8 or 9. Going to be 2nd down and 2, so a gain of 8 by Torres. Tackle by number 18, Kipton Burnett. Pro right formation, veer backs. What do you want to bet? We get an outside veer here. Outside veer. Decent job, but still the 1st down.
And we should probably note that Striker Gilmore is running QB.
That's number 21, Eli Torres on the carry for the Wildcats.
Torres with the carry, so the Spartans say that they have taken away the ball before he was down, and they evidently convinced the officiating staff of the same thing. So the Spartans get a takeaway there on an outside veer play that was going to have the Wildcats into the Red Barn Ranch red zone with a 1st and 10, but instead we're going to have 1st and 10 on the 15-yard line here on the near side for the Richmond Spartans.
Yeah, they're going to have 11, so it looks like they do have their starters. Minus, this will be the first time I think we see Latimer Kavanaugh.
Kavanaugh,
yeah.
number 4. It's the first time he was the inside twin here on the left.
Overthrow,
there's a ball that
7.
sails over the top of number 7, Jack Green.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like, I imagine.
That's number 26, Malachi Bolin.
Oh,
Bolin on the coverage. Thank you, Mr. Matthew, for helping us out.
I see, and we probably have some subs in. Parts of the way, at least partially as far as the defense goes.
2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass.
Yeah, it looks like
Trips.
the last 7 minutes are probably going to be here number 2s, except for a couple of the skill positions.
There's a ball that's going to be thrown deep, and I thought very good position. Some of them on the other side are hoping for a penalty there, but that was just pretty good position. And looking back at the ball,
I think so as well. And I mean, as we're talking about missed penalties or the no calls, as it be, you had 2 holds as they're about ready to take another shot at. The quarterback for the Spartans. Liebernack.
just things for you to. Liebernack. Ooh, just that should take some off of it. In coming in
and
front.
We're going to have a pick right there. Is going to be Beechner.
So Beechner comes diving in front of the receiver. The receiver is Bryce Dome, and Bryce Dome is going down to make the catch down low, and who was the interception? Did you say Beechner?
Beechner, yeah.
Beechner comes in and just keeps going back to the ball and makes the pick.
On the Richmond 24-yard line.
So pro to the right, veer backs under center. See if we got if we have a different quarterback here. Going to be a quarterback keep. This is a different quarterback.
That's number 15, Stryker Gilmore.
Stryker Gilmore, which Trav mentioned a while ago. And he gets a 4-yard carry, so it's going to be 2nd and 6. Going to be a injury timeout, probably a cramp, but we'll see. Looks like maybe they're going to make a complete timeout of it, so we will take a break, and we'll hear a commercial about Sherwood Bank.
New logo, new colors, new app, and a new online banking platform. There may be a lot of new at Sherwood Community Bank, but one thing remains the same: community. Serving the area with 4 convenient locations, Sherwood is still your community bank. Come see what it's like to be part of the community with a new account. The small town bank with big city convenience. Sherwood Community Bank, your community bank.
All right. Back out on the field to play. 2nd down and 6. Gilmore under center. Pro right formation veer backs. Going to run maybe the inside veer rather than the outside and see if we can get Torres on the carry. He's going to gain about 3. Going to bring up 3rd down and a long 2 over there. 3rd and a long 2 right on the 15-yard line. That is inside the Red Barn Ranch red zone. See if the Wildcats can punch it in here. The young Wildcats here. Does that make them Wild Kittens? They probably wouldn't like that. We'll stay with Wildcats, the ones that are up and coming. 6-13 and rolling. Little lead option look. Gilmore says, hey, I'll take this, and I'll get a 1st down and go down to the 4-yard line. Stryker Gilmore with First and goal on the 4-yard line. Wildcats trying to punch it in to add to their 35-14 lead here against the Spartans of Richmond. We're going to get a Twins right, pro left. Snap, going to be a quick pitch out, and that's going to be a touchdown to Eli Torres. Nice pitch for the touchdown. That makes it 41-14. See what the Wildcats do here. If they looks like they're going to go ahead and go with their normal kicker here. Ethan Stone out there for the kick. McNeil the holder. 5:37 remaining in this game.
Snap is back, hold is down, kick is through.
And that kick looked nice right there. So 42-14, the Wildcats take a large lead here with 5:37 remaining in the game. We'll take a break. We'll be back. What is one of your most precious commodities? Time. With sports, family, work, and school, time is precious. So why drive hours and waste time to save $20? Shop local and buy your home appliances at Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center right here in Harrisonville. They deliver, service, issues that arise, all while you're putting money right back into the community. Stop wasting time and think Troby's first when you think of home appliances on Plaza Drive right behind Hawthorne Bank. Hello! We are back listening to the fight songs that are being played up here and reminiscent of what's in the high school that I played in a whole bunch of years ago. 5:37 remaining in the game. You don't care about that. 42 for the Wildcats and 14 for the Richmond Spartans. So Ethan Stone will put it down. Sets it down with one hand from the top.
That's true. We do care.
Back deep, I'm going to say, is probably Tharp, and there's another bouncer
Jackson
coming
again.
through.
Yeah.
It's going to be taken at the 25-yard line.
Dome, and
Dome is going to have picked it up on the 23. And I do not see any flags.
Well,
so that will be a 76-yard, I believe, touchdown run by Dome. Took that one back. And in very short order there, the score now is 42-20 with 5:25 remaining in this one.
Coach Hanna will be less than happy about that with his special teams.
And I didn't notice if he had youngins in there or not. It doesn't matter because you got to fill those lanes and you got to make tackles.
Yeah, I mean,
and especially on a squib ball.
Well, the majority of special teams is generally manned by the
younger guys
anyway, as they kind of get a little bit of
Lieberneck to.
And the 2-point play is good.
I can't see who that's to. Number 5, maybe?
Yep. I think it's number 2.
It's number 5.
Number 5, which is Malachi Tharp. So 42-22. The Wildcats lead by 20 with 5:25 remaining in the game. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
Everyone needs a little kickstart at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so head to Sonic of Harrisonville and kick away the afternoon fog. Grab an ice-cold drink full of caffeine and kickstart your afternoon and evening. The best part, 2 to 4 is happy hour, and drinks are half price. Grab an afternoon snack of cheesy bites or jalapeno poppers, or order on the app for happy hour anytime. Sonic Happy Hour, where you kick away the fog. Also, visit 4ts.com and sign up for the Sonic Kick Return Contest.
All right, 42-22. Wildcats lead over the Spartan.
You don't mind Spartans. For some of these things to happen, week one. Right there, you go from a kickoff return touchdown to where they're going to go for 2, to where you don't have your number one defense necessarily paying attention, and they're going to get things like that fixed early on versus
going to be an offside. Had two players from Spartan that was
cross a little early, huh?
They were a little bit ahead of time. You'd think they were doing an onside kick as much as they were trying to get there. Nice job by the clock keeper to not run the clock. 5:25 remains there, so we'll get a 5-yard penalty. And
too bad they couldn't do that earlier on when it was.
Seth James will kick that thing again.
A little more important.
So the 35-yard line, Seth James, junior tight end outside linebacker, will set that thing down and do it again.
I remember when they moved, they couldn't run from 10 yards or anything. They had to be within 5 yards of the ball. I remember there was a lot of offsides that first year that they made that switch just because everyone was trying to get timing worked out being that close. And they're doing it again. Oh, my Lanta. What happened? Go get the ball.
Somebody go pick it up. Somebody go pick it up.
They're blowing it dead.
Did they blow it dead?
Oh, because it didn't go 10 yards. It shouldn't matter.
Oopsie. Illegal procedure, so we'll move back to the 30-yard line and do it again.
Coach Anno is trying to. No, we will decline it and take the ball right there. Thank you.
Tyson Wyatt Smith back deep. I don't know. He'd probably get a ball kicked back to him deep now.
Well, it actually looked like they were trying to do an onside right there. He tried to drag it. And
it did.
But here's the thing. That shouldn't be blown dead. Somebody has to touch it.
But here we go, and he's limping, still hurting from earlier. That's Tyson Wyatt Smith, 5'10", 12-yard gain.
That's number 21, Eli
Torres.
Excuse me, Eli Torres.
I was like,
thank you, Mr. Matthew.
Tyson Wyatt Smith is moving really well right there.
That looked like 41 to me, and that's
the problem of these jerseys, huh?
Yeah, it's probably my eyes, not the jerseys. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line in their own territory. 1st and 10. Guys, we've made all of like 7 seconds in the last 20 minutes here. We're down to 5. Of course, that
bit of an exaggeration here as
maybe a little bit.
Striker Gilmore comes with the Wildcats. He's going to be in a shotgun.
Little tight wing, or that little H-back to the left, slot to the right. Gonna pull it and turn up, do a nice job. Gonna get 4 yards. You know, you get used to when you had the Reynolds brothers with all the big runs. If you can get 4 yards every time, you can control the ball and do a nice job.
Absolutely, and I mean what I was going to say as we kind of close things up in the post game, which we'll get to a little bit, is how much they've spread the love around as far as the very good mix between pass and run that gives them a very good balance that they didn't used to have as much, in my opinion.
2nd down and 6. Little zone, gonna keep it, gonna bounce outside. He's a little shifty quick in there, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
We'll see. He does get the 1st down, and he gets it over. Gilmore with the carry gets about 6 yards, gets over into Spartan territory for a Troby's 1st down. You think,
and I tell you what, I mean, for football that I've watched, thinking about a little bit of Pitt State, that's like a change of a Phil Pod to a Majors when you're talking about running some either option.
Correct. Troby's 1st down. When you think appliances, think Troby's 1st down on the Spartan 48-yard line. Veer backs.
Ooh.
See, and
hopefully he held on to it.
Going to be a gain of about 2. I'm a little bit critical when it comes to, and I'm surprised Travis hasn't said something about this, when you can tell by the back that is closest to the line that's the side they're going to, because the pitch back wants to be back further and the
dive back wants
to
hit the hole harder.
Wants to get there quicker, and you can tell generally which side they're going to go to.
And most of the time, the players will say that it doesn't matter because all it does is give a read right now for me, sniffing out and playing where the dive back is going to get to, that's a pretty good play right there.
Yeah. 24-yard run by Gilmore, taken out of bounds by number 10, Valencia. I believe that is, first of all, a first down, Troby's first down. When you think appliances, think Troby's first, and it's right on the 20-yard line, the Red Barn Ranch
red zone
here on the near side.
It'll take a little bit of time running. Well, when they set the sticks, he went out of bounds. Never mind.
Yeah. So let's run a play, get things going here. Looks like a Raiders play on the backside. Not sure what that means, but we're going to get a pro-left formation, veer backs. Now, I predict it's going to be to this side. They may change me here. Yes, they did. So nice job.
And I think that's going to be Torres again. But, I mean, if they were talking about a Raiders play on the backside, I was just going to say the Raiders play would probably suck.
Oh, how bad is that? So,
That's number 5,
Isaac Moore on the carry. Mr. Matthew has more spotters in there.
Dang Skippy.
And
they might hold the numbers
in there. And they're finding these as well. So in the middle of the field pretty much. Second down and 3. Pro left formation. We're going to go in the shotgun, but a couple of veer backs. I hope it looks like maybe he's going to go up under center. He's trying to use time, which he's only going to 14 seconds. Come on here. Going to be the veer to the other side. Going to pull it out. Probably been better off giving that one or pitching it quicker. But that's easy to see from up here. That's going to be a loss of 2. And
they're going to take
the Spartans are going to take a timeout with 2 minutes and 1 tick left in this one. The Wildcats leading 42-22. We'll take a break, and we'll be back.
Everyone needs a little kickstart at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so head to Sonic of Harrisonville and kick away the afternoon fog. Grab an ice-cold drink full of caffeine and kickstart your afternoon and evening. The best part, 2 to 4 is happy hour, and drinks are half price. Grab an afternoon snack of cheesy bites or jalapeno poppers, or order on the app for happy hour anytime. Sonic Happy Hour, where you kick away the fog. Also, visit 4ts.com and sign up for the Sonic Kick Return Contest.
All right, and here we are back to the contest. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes and 1 second here as the Wildcats
3rd and 5
head to the line. 3rd and 5, and I believe Gilmore is going to be under center here with veer backs.
Going to be a little motion of that H back over to the right side. We're going to toss that ball back, and he's going to cut up and get it into the end zone. And he does.
Isaac Moore,
the junior running back, 6 foot, 157 pounds. If he's 6 foot, I'm 6'3", but that's all right. That's the way you do the
cleats on.
That's right, with the cleats on. That was unfair of me. I've never been 6 foot in my life, and gravity hasn't been nice. So the Wildcats take it 48-22. We'll see if we're going to get a Ethan Stone is going to try and kick that thing through. Has he missed one tonight?
He has not. Commentators curse.
Oh, that's the best looking kick that he's had today. And it's right through there, makes it 49. I believe that's 7 times 7 for 49. Wildcats lead 49-22. And we'll take a timeout from Culver's. Ready, go.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state, like butter burgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care, believing a smile makes everything taste better. and it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
All right, welcome back. $1.53 remaining in this one. Commanding lead by the Wildcats. We're going to kick off one more time. Carla Jones, I don't think you're going to get a chance to win the Sonic kick return contest, so you'll have a $5 reloadable card for that.
Although,
go ahead, Jim Jones, you'll be getting 3 really wonderful cookies, and Jared Tabor, you can choose between a tumbler or a cap giveaway.
I think we need to stop the run right here. The return on this one. Okay, well, kicking it out of bounds kind of eliminates that, so there's that.
Oh, that flag is just for the out of bounds, so they'll bring that dude up to the 40-yard line?
Yeah, well, it's not a return for a touchdown, so.
That's for sure. So, on the right hash, I'm going to guess on the 40-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Spartans. 1:53 remaining in this one. Want to thank you for joining us tonight. Please visit with our sponsors. We appreciate them, and I'll do them a better job next week, get things set up better. I'll even help my crew out by getting things set up better, because we were short a couple of things tonight that they usually have, and I appreciate them going the extra mile to help out. 1st and 10, 35-yard line. Number 3 on the carry. Jaden Pearson is going to fake the little inside zone and take it to the other side, and loss of 2 on the play. Elliott Stone, number 55, with the tackle, loss of 2. So 2nd down and 12.
Oh, Elliott Stone and Ethan Stone, 45 and 55. That's not confusing.
I like it. Twins to the left. Ball given to number 24. Across the other side, Ryan Sharp, a freshman running back. He's going to get...
I think he was brought down by Reese Bechtel.
8-yard gain on the play. Going to bring up 3rd down and 4. Bechtel on the...
Like Alvarez as well, and on the tackle.
Sweet, nicely done. Under 1 minute in this one. Trips to the left. 3rd down and 4. Going to get a little lead option.
Ooh, ran into his own player,
and then gets tackled.
Brought down by, that looks like Beechner. No, it's not, 60.
So Pearson on the carry.
By Lawful.
I said Ernie Lawful. That would be his dad. So the tackle by Lawful there.
And number 70 for the Spartans.
Yes. His own left tackle there was
what he
going
turned
the
up
wrong
into.
way.
They're going to let that tick off and be the ball game.
That is going to be the final, so we're going to prepare a little bit of information. The Reed Ford player of the game in the Golden Classics diamond in the rough. The Wildcats win it 49-22. We'll watch a couple commercials, we'll prepare some information, and we'll be back.
Ready to upgrade your patio for those football watch parties? Call Ethan Young with 2-3 Construction Services to get started today. He can create a fun patio area complete with a fire pit in case it gets a bit chilly for one of those Wildcat or Chiefs fall nights. If a new driveway or floor for the shop is part of your upgrade, he will help you there as well. Call Ethan today at 816-533-2119 and 2-3 Construction Services to work for you.
When you're searching for insurance, call an agent in town that can protect you. Call CPSK for auto, life, renter's boat, ATV, or any other weekend toy you want covered. CPSK Insurance is an auto owner's affiliate, so call and talk to Summer, Randy, Amanda, or Chandra. They can give you a quote and get you covered quickly and easily. Business coverage is available as well. Call them today at 816-380-3800 or visit them online at www.cpskinsurance.com and let your local agents go to work for you.
All right, and welcome back for the post-game show where the Harrisonville Wildcats have just put away the Richmond Spartans 49-22. Here for the Reed Ford Player of the Game, I have to go with Levi Hall. Levi Hall as a quarterback got in the end zone 3 times on his own, and obviously he commanded a very, very, it was a well-fought game, but he basically ran that very, very well. The offense looked fantastic. When he was running his options, he made quick decisions that held on to the ball. Early on, there was a pitch or two that were a little bit questionable, but still ended up in the hands of a Wildcat, and a few of them ended up in the end zone. So Levi Hall was the Reed Ford Player of the Game. Honorable mention there, Torres as a running back, both when the ones and the starters were in the game, and there as the Young Bucks kind of came in and got a little bit of play themselves, Torres ran the ball hard, and he's a quick little athlete that'll be doing well. Golden Classics, Diamond in the Rough. Deegan Beechner. Deegan Beechner came away with at least one, I believe. He came away with 1 pick, and I believe he was the reason for another turnover kind of as the second half started. But Deegan Beechner always comes through and comes up and hits hard from the secondary of our defense and played himself a heck of a game. And that's going to do it for the Wildcat postgame.
So, from Memorial Stadium here on the campus of the middle school in Harrisonville, the Wildcats beat the Richmond Spartans 49-22. Next week, Bolivar, I believe. Thank you for watching. Please go see our sponsors. They do a great job keeping this going out there. For Chris and Josh and James, Travis and I, Jay Forsler and T2 from 4Ts. That's it from tonight here as the Wildcats win 49-22. Good night.
You guys can keep me.